pick up where we left off. Oh, one thing to note too. Come down to the map in the bottom left, guys. The book map for Burning Mountain, way down here. Yep. So to add a little bit of complexity to this one, Fox, we actually kind of lucked out a little bit because of that last event that we did last week. What's going to happen here is we're in this. You guys see this where I'm dropping the arrows here. We're in that room right now, right, or at least kind of between those. That room, to finish this, we have two options. As soon as we kill this next elite, which is that stone golem that's in the room with us. Actually, sorry, as soon as, yeah, because the other one's going to die on his own, the fire elemental guy. So anyways, as soon as we kill this next elite in here, door C is going to open, right? You guys see where C is right there where I'm dropping the arrow. So after that, we have to run in there and grab the treasure chest at 62, and then we have a choice. So somebody needs to grab it. It only needs to be one person. But then we have a choice. We have to either all of us run all the way back to the start and make it to these, starting squares. And if we all make it there, then we escape. The problem is that if we do that, basically there's two treasures in that treasure chest, and we run and leave with the treasure chest. The problem is if we do that, we lose 1 reputation as a party and 2 prosperity. Now that would be crippling at this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why do we lose? Wait, what?
So here's the thing. I'll go ahead and because this is going to happen here in a shortly anyways. What's going to happen is as soon as we open C, which is going to happen here shortly, it says the Savas. The Savas are like humanoid elementals, or a species of humanoid elementals. It says the Savas gathered in this back chamber as their last stand. A number of them lying around in the area, their bodies mangled and roasted. A throne occupies the room's center, and atop it sits the body of a regal Savas holding a hammer and a helmet. Scorched into the wall behind him are the words "Folly." The beast awakes. Impossible to control the mountain's power. Return them, and it shall sleep again. And what it's saying is that if we keep the artifacts, there's those two artifacts that are on the body there, a helmet and a hammer. If we steal those and leave, the volcano erupts and causes a bunch of damage, and we lose reputation and prosperity. The alternative is we can choose one of them and sacrifice it, and then the volcano will go back to sleep. We'll gain 1 reputation, and then we can get out of here. We still keep 1 artifact, we destroy the other. The problem is that to do that, to make that happen and not just run and just, not just flee, we have to get the last door open, which means killing all of the elites in the place.
Yeah.
Which is going to be hard, especially without Sako actually playing. And we'd be, a little bit low damage. Like, we might be able to pull it off, but we would, it'd be difficult. Basically, the easy road, we get both artifacts, but we lose prosperity and reputation. I'm going to put an asterisk on that, and I'll explain why in just a moment here. We won't actually lose prosperity in this case. But we have that option, or we, flee with both artifacts. Sorry, or we try to, survive the whole thing, kill everybody, gain a little bit of reputation. We don't get anything else. We just gain a little bit of reputation and lose an artifact. And that's it. If it was gaining prosperity, it would probably be worth all the extra effort, but I don't think it is in this specific case. And the reason being is because the reason that we won't actually lose prosperity right now. Come over to the map, guys. The big map in the top right, like the world map.
We won't lose it because we don't have any extra check marks on the way to 3.
Exactly. Yep. So right over here. See how we're just at 2 right now. We just hit 2 on our way to this mission. And you can't go lower than the level that you're currently at, but if we were here, if we were there, then we would lose 2. Does that make sense? And then it would be, that's a huge difference. Like later on, it's not so bad. You see how far they're spread out. This low level, like losing a couple of check marks like that is a big deal. But because we can't go below the threshold, all we would lose right now is 1 reputation, which isn't that hard to get back, and we would get to keep both artifacts, but more importantly, we'd be able to finish the mission without dying, and I don't know that we'd be able to survive, otherwise, so...
I vote for finishing the mission.
Yeah, personally, I say we do the asshole thing and just run.
I agree.
Ben, you good with that?
I always play the nice guy. Even before you guys said that, I was thinking, I kind of want to be a jerk this time. Because I always do the right thing on fucking video games, too. Yeah. I always play the nice guy.
Yep.
Tired of it. So,
yeah, this is typically pretty good about at least making the, the morally gray option somewhat, worth it and fun. Not just you automatically get the bad ending because you did a bad thing kind of thing.
I mean, they didn't even tell us this information in the other version, so like.
Well, I think it must, because what happens in the digital version is as soon as you open the door, it pops up like a little, uh, what's it, like a cutscene almost, and it has voice acted and stuff. I haven't done this mission in the digital version, but like that's what, at least all the other stuff, where like the introduction and the conclusions and stuff, it reads you all of that with voice acting in a little cutscene.
It reads a bit of it, but it doesn't say what the rewards are. Like the book in
Oh,
this version,
okay.
yeah. So it gives you the options. It just doesn't tell you what the
Oh shit.
rewards are for those options.
So you lost your
So
reputation, didn't even realize it?
probably,
Yeah, yeah. It's, I mean, the book. Remember the mission stuff, like the, do this and do that, and then it'll have you read the conclusions and stuff. None of this is secret. Like everybody is supposed to be seeing what's in the book here.
yeah. That's what's kind of annoying me with the digital version at the moment. Is because like there's a few dungeons we've tried and failed because we haven't been able to see the layout. So like we plan a bit, and
Yeah,
then our plan goes to hell.
yeah.
So I wish they'd have a bit of better stuff for that. So I tried adding a mod, and then I couldn't get my campaign disappeared, and I was like, okay,
Oh
nope, I
shit.
unmodded it, and my campaign was still there. I
Oh
made a
okay.
save on the desktop, but all I had to do is remove the mods.
Yeah.
So I would have had to start a new campaign with the mods. But the nice part is, if we ever want to port this into the digital version later, once they have all the expansions, there is a way, because there's a mod that gives you free stuff. You can put your prosperity in whatever you were at earlier,
Oh, so you could
and
set
then
like catch up.
yeah, you
Okay,
can catch up.
that's cool.
So there's a mod for that. So there's a lot of mods. It's nice.
If the if the modding community keeps up with it and puts the Crimson Scale stuff in there too, then I'd definitely be down for it.
I don't think they can right now with the rule sets. They're stuck with the rule sets of Jaws and the Lion and the base game right now. So until they add the
Yeah.
DLCs, I don't think that's going to be possible yet.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off then. So, Fox, you already chose your card. Sako, what I'm going to do for him is I'm just going to pick random cards each time, because it won't really matter since he's just going to do basic actions each time, and that way I'm not spending forever, picking his cards. Unless one of you want to actually play him, you'd have to change colors. It'd be kind of annoying, but you can if you want. Does anybody want to play Sako and your regular character?
Not me.
Nope.
One is enough for me.
Fox, do you want to?
Uh, it'd be a bit complicated. Would you be able to play both?
I mean,
Not really.
I could, but I don't know that it would be as fair. Plus, I've played that class a lot, so I know how to play it really well. But I also don't. The problem is I don't want to be taking forever to pick my moves and the Necro, because that one does take a little while. Like there's
Okay.
some strategery. But
Yeah, I'd probably take a bit of time to do both too.
I'll just run it as
I haven't
as-
played that one at all.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just run it as basic actions the entire time.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't expire, but he'll still get experience and stuff for finishing the mission too. So
I would say if we're GTF and go out of there, at least do like movement actions to on the way back, because
Yeah.
the moving to would be okay.
yeah, he's close to the entrance anyway. He was initially, he had said last week that he wanted to just sit in the doorway and kind of run interference with his zombie. So his zombie may end up dying, so he's kind of surrounded. But it'll be all right where we're at. Plus, keep in mind those traps are 4 damage. That's why I put the little markers on them too. So if we end up needing to move them out of the way, you can push enemies into the trap to get rid of them too. All right.
Wait, you're gonna move Sako's character here in the doorway?
Not like specifically in the. Well, shit. Hang on. I'm afraid this is gonna respawn this room, so I'm gonna move these guys. I guess they're not injured yet, but anyways, not actually on the square for the doorway, just like in that area, basically.
Okay. Is anyone gonna be in the doorway? 'Cause that's gonna tell me which card I'm playing.
I was gonna try, but I'm too far away, so I think I wasn't gonna do too much.
You were gonna try. You're way back there, Fox.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I said I was gonna try, but I don't think I'm actually gonna get there.
Yeah. Remember your battle
I
goals.
can be.
Yeah, check your battle goals if you need
Oh,
to.
jeez.
Just a reminder. Let me see if I can get Sako's battle goal for him. I'll see if I can pull that off. I don't have any plan to be Becky. Do you need it open, or do you need somebody in the doorway?
Oh no, I was going to move there.
Okay.
Oh no, you go ahead then. Okay.
Go
I was
for
gonna
it.
say, if you need me to, I can. But you go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys can walk through me if I'm in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just can't land on the same square as all.
Okay. Then. Oh. first or not? Okay. I'm gonna go early.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move and help Ben with his problem I gave him last time.
That's right. So remember, we need to kill that elite G. This elite that has shield 2. We need him dead as soon as possible. Basically, what's going to happen is this fire demon, as soon as his turn happens, is going to die, and that second, the one that's over to the right, this door over here, is going to open. But to get this door open, the one that we actually need to be able to get to the treasure chest, we have to kill this this stone golem elite that's back here. We can ignore the other stone golems as long as we can run past them. They might do like immobilize and stuns and shit. I don't remember. I know the earth elementals do, but I'm not sure on the stone golems. There are 2 traps in there. Do you have anything to pull him into the trap?
There's 4 traps in there.
Oh shit, there's 4. Yeah, shit. The guys were blocking them. Damn.
Yeah, if I come here, I could pull the elite into this trap, huh?
If you pull and then swing, you can hit him into both of them. Or if you can go 1, 2, 3. If you can move 4, and then swing 2. If you have anything to move 4, swing 2. Do you have boots? You did not
No,
have
but
boots.
if I usually I think I have 1 card that makes me move 4, but I would have to go through the trap or kill him first. So which I can
Shit,
go through the trap if I have to, because that elite's the last time we're really fighting, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I could
our
just run through that trap if I have to, if I have the card to do so,
hang
and
on.
do a swing to put that elite through these 2 traps.
These traps don't stop you. They're just damage traps, right? Yeah, they're just regular traps. Yeah, they don't stop you. So, yeah, they're not stun or immobilize or anything. So it'll just be damage on the way through. So if you can, do you have a move 4, like a move 4 and a swing 2?
Still have one.
Yeah, anything that could do that? Let me look how far into the room the treasure chest is. Oh, well, I guess he won't die immediately anyways. That'd be 8 damage total if we can get him through 2 traps. How far back am I? Becky, you're going to be in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fox, are you moving up? Or are you going to stay?
I was gonna move up 4 and try and attack a few things, but I just remembered once with the elite dies, the other door's gonna open and those mobs are gonna come in.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
okay.
Let's see. I can't get far enough to get over there yet. Yeah, it'd be a move 6. I can't get that far. We don't want to open the next door yet anyways, because we can't manually open it, never mind. Yeah, because the traps are going to be vital to get rid of this guy, just because he's got 2 shield anyways, G. So any push or pull or swing that you can get him through those traps is going to be a big deal. Otherwise, getting through 2 shield to do 11 damage is going to take a while.
All right. I can do that. What I have, it would be a move 6 that has an option of jump and an option of pull 6, and then I have a swing. No, actually, wait a minute. I wouldn't be able to do that in the same round. Hang on.
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't be
one
able to do
plus
that in
that
the same
one.
round.
That one you have to shackle somebody that's next to you and drag them with you. That's how that one works.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do have, if it would work, I have I have a move 3, and on the same card it has a swing of 3, so I can smash him into one of those traps, right? If I move to that hex just outside the door, like we were talking about. If I move here,
It has to be an
It'd be a
adjacent
range
enemy.
2.
oh yeah, I would have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that would get rid of this guy, which would still it wouldn't get rid of him. He'd still have 2 health left, but that's still not bad. Although you probably want to, if you probably want to save that card until you can get into the hex. So do you have maybe move, like, can you move to like here maybe, and then on the if you move there, then that guy's gonna move into that spot. That swing card, if that's your only one that has at least swing 2, if you have swing 3, that's fine too. But anything with a high enough swing, make sure that you have a good one, because if you can get to this hex that's right in the middle, then that would be necessary to get him swung into those. The problem is that if we don't get something into that hex before then, he could end up moving onto it, which will mean that with swing wouldn't work anymore. You'd have to jump to the other side and then do it, and you don't have boots. We can figure it out as we go. I mean, we're still, we haven't even made a single turn trying to plot this out. So let's. I'll plan on seeing if I can get close enough to hit him at least. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'll be able to get that far, unless they go far. Oh shit! If you can get here, Ben. I don't know how fast they're gonna move. Damn it. The problem is that
you can plan everything in the world, and then they get a little shorter initiatives unless you have an item to give you initiative before them. Your plan goes sideways.
That's what I was thinking. Is we could try to get wait for them to move. The problem is that if they do that, if they move before you, then they're going to block off your way in, G, and then you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to move. Wait for them to move and then swing. Your turn would have to go all before then. So. I don't think we can get far enough to really do the swing idea just yet anyway, so let's plan on maybe getting into the room and maybe hit them or something first, and then we'll try to, see if we can arrange something to do some damage. I'm going to go super early. Becky, I won't get in your way, so that won't be a problem, but I'm going to go extremely early and then hopefully hit him pretty hard as long as I can get close enough.
I'm going a bit later in the round.
Okay. I'm changing it up a little bit. I wanted to go really early, but I think I better just so that I can try to get a hit in. I'm going to go late in the round as well. Alright, everybody got your cards?
I think Ben's still picking.
Okay.
Alright, now on that card, Drag Through Dirt, to even be able to use the movement, I'd have to shackle somebody first, or is that just to use the pole? Because I could burn that card to get into that spot.
That's the one I was thinking of, right? That's the, move 6 or whatever?
Move 6 with a jump and a pull of 6, but it says a shackled enemy, and I don't know if that's the pull, or if I have to shackle somebody to even move. That's my question.
Yeah. No, you can move anyway.
I could use that 6 movement to get into that hex, and then probably...
You have something else with swing 3? Or swing 2 at least, on the top. I don't see anything else with swing 2 on the top. Oh, hang on. No, that's Drag Through Dirt again.
No, that's the same one, damn it.
Yep. You could, even getting there, though, would prevent him from moving, but you would need something, you'd need a different, you could use the bottom of Agonizing Clamp on the next turn to swing him, so that would work. Basically,
yeah, I could save that one for the next turn.
Yeah, exactly. You could jump all the way there. Is there anybody near you that you could shackle just to... No, there isn't. Okay.
I could, if I needed to, just for the benefit. I have the top of Wrapped in Metal. I could stun him and shackle him after I move into that space, if that would be helpful.
That potentially could, because then he wouldn't be able to move away from you anyway, but also that pull... no, he'd still be 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah, that's still... You wouldn't be able to use the pull part, but stunning him would still be decent just so it doesn't hit you.
Yeah, I could stun and shackle him with that one still.
Okay. Alright.
The next round I should be able to make you hit pretty hard if you're standing right next to him. Especially if you're in that hex.
Yeah, I'll be right next to him still, because he ain't moving and I ain't moving. So, because he'll be stunned and shackled. Yeah. So, cool. Okay. Pulling cards.
Alright. Oh, come on. Stupid thing. Damn it. Alright, let's go start round. I am going at initiative 69, so I will be after Fox. Oh shit! I didn't think about Sako. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I picked 2 cards at random. I didn't look at what they were for Sako's initiative. Yep, but that's fine. Honestly, just since he's going to be doing basic actions anyways, this gives it a little bit more of an AI sentimentality, like the random cards. What you doing, Becky?
Okay, so first, I'm gonna move for 4. 1, 2, 3, right in the doorway. Maybe. There we go. Oh, nope, that's not it.
For me, at least, I rotate my camera to face it straight down, and then it's pretty easy to line them up.
Oh, come
and then move it back afterwards. There you go.
There you go. Alright, and then Ben is now within a range of 2, so now you are no longer poisoned and you are blessed.
Yay.
Oh, and you didn't want to do -1 movement and attack 2?
No, and there's no darkness up.
Darkness is up. Yeah, darkness is up from last week. But it would be a -1 move, meaning it would only be a move of 3, and then you would get an attack 2. But
oh, also, I forgot about that. I need to mark that. Because I was within range 2 of this guy down here when I started, there's another curse.
Oh yeah, yep.
Add curse.
So you're doing the top of Close to the Abyss, so it's heal 2, range 2, target 2. And Ben gets a bless.
Yeah, so because I healed his poison, he gets a bless card, and he does not get a heal.
Oh, he doesn't get the heal because he was poisoned. That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think they're...
no,
yeah,
Sako is, but he's still full health too. Everybody else is full health right now,
so that's good.
All right.
How do I take the poison off?
Just if you aim your camera so that you can click it cleanly and mouse over the icon above your head, you'll see a red dot appear, and then click it. There you go. All right, your turn, G.
Okay. All right, and I am using the bottom of Drag Through Dirt to move up to 6 so I can get into that spot.
Okay.
And do I still get the experience from that after I'm done with it, even if I don't use the whole card?
Yep.
Since I didn't pull, okay.
Cool. The only part of that you have to use to be able to get that is a jump too, by the way. Yeah. So the only part of that that you have to use to get the experience for that one is the move, and it doesn't have to be the full 6 or anything. So you see how the numbers to the right of the move. That's the part that matters.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, and then the top of Wrapped in Metal, which is a stun at a range of 2 and a shackle, but and a pull, but he doesn't need to be pulled. So
yeah, you couldn't pull him where you're at anyways.
Yeah,
he's only 1 away from you and would remain that. So, but go ahead and drop your stun and your shackle on him, and then it'll be Flame Demon time. Now, before anything else, the Flame Demon that has wound on him is going to suffer from the wound, which will kill him. So the elite is now dead, and that means that this door now opens with the other elites, or with the other stone golems rather, and another elite. Try that one again. You dropped it right behind him. All right, and then that card is, since the demons are always more complicated. Oh shit. Okay, so it is an area. Attack +0. Fire is not up, so it's just an attack +0 with a line from this one flame demon. Oh, he's not moving, so the only one he can hit is Sako's zombie. His attack is 2. So 2, and he drew a null. Oh, it was a curse. Fox, is your explosion curse already gone? I don't remember.
No, it's still up.
Okay, well, he just blew himself up then.
Awesome.
It was only two health, so kind of a waste, unfortunately, but still better than nothing. At least it was a guy that would have otherwise been in the way.
Oh wait, no, it's already in the discard.
Shit. All right, well I already killed him. Let me grab another
Sorry.
one. No, you're fine. He's just a regular guy, anyways.
I just scrolled down and I'm like, oh wait, it's not there anymore.
No problem. All right, delete that. Whoops. Delete the coin and put him back. And it was still a no, hang on. Yeah, it was still a curse. So it still misses. It just doesn't blow up and kill him.
Yeah.
All right, so that curse goes back to the monster deck. And he was the only flame demon. Yeah, he's the only flame demon still alive right now. So that's it. Now we're on to stone golems.
Oh.
What?
I'm just thinking about how close I am.
Oh, to the stone golems? Well, the thing is Ben is closer than you are, so all of their focus is on him. Like, he's the only one. You see that? Like, the other ones in the other room are going to start moving this way, but they won't make it anywhere near. But Ben is surrounded by them. One of them is stunned, thankfully. So Elite 1 is move +1. His move is 2, so it'd be move 3. 1, 2. Oh, he can move through there. 1, 2, 3. So he's in the doorway. Then the second elite is the one that's by Ben, but he's stunned, so he can't do anything. Then non-elites, we have number 2 is move 2. He can only move 1, and no, range for attack. 3, the one next to you, Ben. This one right here is he doesn't need to move. It is an attack -1, so for an attack of 2, 2 minus 1 is 1G, so 1 damage. And then number 5 is the next one. This guy here, he also doesn't need to move, so an attack of 2 plus 1, so 3 damage G. And then the last one is move 2. He can make it to there. And that is it for stone golems. Fox, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to move 4. This trap is already sprung, yes?
Yes. Ben killed something with it.
Alright, so I'm gonna... That's the only one I'm going to hit, actually.
What are you doing?
Oh, range 3.
Oh, inner reflection?
Yeah, inner reflection. I thought I'd be in range of 2 of them, but I'm apparently only in the range of this one. So it's gonna be that one instead of 2 targets. Oh wait, no, it's not 2 targets. No. My bad. Okay, so this one is gonna get a wound and
Alright. And it is pierce, so he doesn't have shield, it's a earth elemental, no stone golem. But it is experience too, so did you pull your you drew +1?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So 2 plus it's wounded.
Yep. And his turn hasn't come up yet, so he'll be suffering another one here in a second.
There we go, that's it.
Alright. Now it is my turn then. And I am going to... since they didn't move, that kind of screws things up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can still... Shit. Damn it. If I had done tip of the spear, I could have just taken the trap damage and hit the elite. Damn it. Let's see. Then I'm going to do... Yeah, it's kind of a waste to do... Oh, shit, that's pincer movement anyways. I can't... it's just going to have to be a basic action. I can't do that arrangement. Alright, then I'm going to move forward with the bottom of set for the charge. 2, 3, 4 to get here. And... yeah, even if I did take the trap damage, it still wouldn't be able to get that arrangement, so... I was going to do the top of pincer movement for an attack 5 and muddle against him, but I couldn't get that. I can't reach that far, so it's just going to be a basic attack with the top of pincer movement. Attack 2 plus 0. He has a shield of 1, so he takes 1 damage. And that is it for my turn. Let me put my cards away real quick, and then I'll move Sako here. Alright, and then Sako is just going to be... actually, first for his zombie, is going to move here. I would have him go across the trap, but at least this way he'll be keeping attention on him until he dies. So move there, and attack 2... wait, is it attack 2 or attack 3? Attack 3. At the Earth Elemental with Sako's... oh shit, I'll just draw it manually. Drew a -1. So 2 damage to the Earth Elemental. And then I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna start moving him back, and no attack. So basic actions. That's it for his turn. That brings us to the demon. Move -1. He doesn't need to move. Attack +1 is 3, so it'll be 4 against the Sako's zombie. So 3 damage. And creates Earth. Alright, that is it for the round. Time to pick new cards.
on one of my cards it says add +2 attack for each enemy adjacent to the target. That means other mobs or other friendlies, because enemy to it. I always forget on that one.
Which card?
Merciless Beatdown. Attack of 3, but add +2 attack for each enemy adjacent to the target. So does that mean other baddies, or does it mean our team, you know? So
that'd be all enemies. So it's still your enemy. All of those would be against your enemy, is in reference there. So it'd be if you're attacking just one enemy and there's nobody else nearby him, it would be an attack 3. If there's one enemy and there's another enemy, another golem next to him, it'd be an attack 5. If there's 2 enemies next to him, it'd be an attack 7.
Okay. That's what I thought. So I just wanted to double check.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
Wait.
I had a question. Now, I know we talked about this at another point, but I don't remember what we agreed on.
What's up?
So if one of my cards says consume, like, say I put up darkness and then my next card is consume darkness. If it is an attack that I grant an ally and there is another element up, can I consume both elements? One for the card and one for my active card?
Show me what you're referring. Oh, okay. So your active card doesn't care. That can consume any other element. Yeah. What you're saying, if you want to use the top of one card to create an element, the bottom of the other card to consume the element, and then also still get your master influence by consuming another element, yes, you can.
Awesome.
Yeah, all of those would be separate interactions. That wouldn't be it wouldn't impact the other.
Okay. Oh, that makes it so much better. Yay.
All right. Ben, I'm gonna try to jump up there next to you in the hex that's next to you. And do an AoE attack that will hit the elite and this other stone golem. Are you planning on trying to swing him?
Yeah, I'll be going earlier on, and I'll be swinging him, so he'll end up, next to number 3 over here in that last trap. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Because he'd hit that wall if I swung 3, right? He'd hit that wall and stop on that last trap.
Correct. Yeah.
He'll be there. Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll have an attack on him too.
Right,
on the elite.
I'm gonna go as early as I can to try to beat you there. Oh fuck! I screwed up.
I'm not moving, so.
Yeah, but you're gonna move him, and I need to try to hit.
Oh
him.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it may not matter because. Yeah. Okay. So it wouldn't matter actually whether I go before you or not, because I can still do that same arrangement. In that case, that actually helps a little bit because I was trying to go really early to beat you for the swing, but this would still work anyway. But
are you planning to move?
I am, yeah. But I'm gonna have to use my potion because I need. Where is it? There it is. All right, so I'm gonna use my potion and get that out. What else would be handy here? Maybe some granted movement. That card's super useful elsewhere, though. That's fine. I'll just have to do it after I get a rest. All right. I'll still be going kind of early, G, but it doesn't matter. So whether you swing him or not, I'll still be able to pull off what I need to do. And I'll be granting some movement too. For a couple of you, if you're within range. All right. Oh, you guys are already ready. Shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what? I did not mean to do that.
Crap. Okay, never mind.
Something messed
I
up.
was not actually ready yet. Yeah, I was still
shit.
changing a couple of my cards because you said you were moving.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I thought I saw the cards there and I hit it. So go ahead and change it, and then we'll just manually change your initiative.
So you're granting movement, yes?
Yeah, it'll be after I move, which means that Becky is going to be the only one in range. Well, so I'm going relatively early, and I'm going to be. You see the spot that I'm dropping arrows at?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be there. Anybody within range 2 of that, 2 of you, I can give a movement of 2.
Oh, okay. So I would be out of range. Okay.
You'd need to, yeah. If you move 3, if you make a move 3 and get inside the room, then I can grant you some movement but you'd have to do that before I move there. It isn't a very big range for that one, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm good. My initiative doesn't change. That wasn't the card I was trying to change. It was the secondary card.
No problem. Did I draw my modifier when I hit that guy? Where did I pull a modifier from? Because I don't think I pulled it from here. I must have pulled one of Sako's modifiers when I rolled mine. Anyways.
I didn't pick up the coin when I did my turn.
What's that?
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
it was a trap that was already destroyed.
Yeah, no, but there's a coin on top of it, and apparently it didn't pick up last time.
Yeah, it does. It automatically loots.
Oh, it just did this time.
It should automatically loot at the end of your turn.
I probably forgot to click the turn thing.
Well, it's on there. I can see it on your mouse mat, on your player mat.
Yeah, because you just hit the thing. Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because I clicked it up there. Okay, gotcha.
I think I forgot to click it last time.
Gotcha.
So the next time an enemy is killed, perform heal 2 and bless, affecting all ones. So whenever one of those guys is killed, it's going to be nice, and I already moved.
All right.
Yeah.
And you didn't. There was no light to consume, right?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. No, there isn't.
Then that's it for yours, Fox?
Yeah, but this puts up light, actually.
Okay. Well, yeah, it wouldn't have been up when you moved, though, so you wouldn't get it for that one, because it would have been one and then the other. Actually, you could have, hang on, no, you could have played that in the other order if you wanted to. Because the top of that wouldn't have mattered, right? So
yeah, the top of that one goes into active, so yeah, I did that one. So
you could do the prayer then if you want. Oh, did you move through any allies, or no?
Well, I could technically move on to the trap over here.
Well, it's up to you. I can grant you a movement of 2 now that you're there, so you can turn around and jump right back if you want to. When my turn comes up, you will take the damage from the trap, but you can bless. You can bless Becky if you did that.
Let's give her a prayer card.
Trap damage is 4, so you'll still take a decent hit, but you'll be able to jump right back on my turn.
So prayer card to Becky.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Moves you closer to your milestone is why I suggested that, Fox.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, once she plays it, you don't get it until she plays the card, but... Alright, well, while you're doing that, Ben, it is your turn.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to be using the... starting with the top of Merciless Beatdown with a normal attack of 3, but since he's close to another enemy, it'll be an attack of 5.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So 4 damage total, which means that he'll die if you swing him, he'll die.
Cool.
I don't even need to hit him. I was planning on a big hit specifically to knock him down, but don't even need to since you're going to swing him.
Bottom of Agonizing Clamp, which would be a move of 3 if I needed it, but I don't, and a swing of 3 on an adjacent enemy, so he's going through 2 traps.
Okay. Each of those are 4, so it'd be 8 damage. I'll take the traps off.
His body be hiding in the corner.
Yep.
Because the traps ignore the shield, you said, right?
Yep. Traps don't care about and anything that says it does flat damage. Basically, anything. The only time the shield matters is if you make an attack. So if it's an attack where you pull a modifier, then the shield matters. If it just says damage, then shield doesn't matter.
Okay.
And that was you killing another shackled enemy too, because you had shackled.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep. So.
So you.
Come down here, G. This card right here, you see the little coin that says 4 on it? Right-click on the coin, and then hit State, or mouse over State, I think it is. Yeah, at the top, State, and change it to 5. There you go.
Heal yourself 2 and add yourself a bless.
Oh, shit. Alright. That was good timing. Good time you got that in early enough anyways, because you actually could use the healing.
Well, that's why I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to attack, or am I going to heal? And then when you're like, well... you're going to move out because I was going to give people cards back. I'm like, okay, well, that's next. Yep. So let's just do this.
How many heals?
2.
Thank you.
And then add a bless to your deck.
Yep.
You remember I got 2. Cool. Yeah, I got 2 now.
All right.
Nice. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so Flame Demons are up then. Was that a G?
Yes, thank you.
That was the top of Merciless Beatdown, right? So that's 2 experience as well. That is a lost.
Oh, yeah.
Experience.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right, Flame Demon, who is still alive there, consume fire, which there is none. We lucked out that we're not putting up fire with these guys. Alright, so no flame concerned about. Move +0, attack -2 with wound, which will just be at the zombie, because there's nobody else close enough, and it is a shuffle. So attack -2. His attack is 2, so it's an attack of 0. -1, so no damage done, but it does wound the zombie. Alright, so no damage. God damn it, that little thing isn't popping up on them. I'll just have to remember to do that. And that is it for him. He's the only fire demon. Earth demon is wounded, so he takes 1. Heal 3, great. Which is that. Oh, actually, well, he won't heal. He'll just get rid of the wound. No, that's Stone Golem. Here it is. Heal 3, self, and he's not. There's no earth to consume. So, oh shit, there is earth to consume.
Yep.
All enemies within range 3 get immobilized. Shit. Well, that sucks. Hang on. No, everybody's out of it except for Sako. Well, I mean, he wasn't, he was only going to be moving into the start anyways, but he is now immobilized, and so is the zombie. And he doesn't heal, actually, like he would, but the heal is ignored, and he removes the wound. And now that brings us to you, Becky. Oh, shit, god damn it, I skipped myself before the demon.
Oh,
Yeah,
go for it.
let me go real quick. I was at 32, and I forgot after the fire and before the earth. Well, with that guy already dead, maybe I do something a little different here instead then. Oh shit, that door opened. Yeah, because when he died, the door opened. When you killed him, G. So,
oh, yeah.
Yep, so there's the last room. Treasure chest 62 is actually a body on a throne. It's one of these earth elemental bodies. It's a Savas, one of the humanoid elementals. And there's 2 artifacts on it. And what we're going to do here, it's up to you guys if you want to change your mind now, but the plan would be to run up there, loot the treasure chest, and then all of us run back and get to those starting squares. And if we can do that, if we make it out, then we get to keep both of them, and then we'll lose 1 reputation. Otherwise, it's we have to kill the rest of the elites and try to get these last 2 doors open, which is, we'd have to kill 3 more elites to do that. Which actually we're doing fine. We probably could pull that off, but I'm gonna go. Shit, well, shit, you guys are gonna be out of range anyways. I could move 6. 1, 2. I'll need to use my boots, but I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get almost to the treasure chest, not quite, and I'll be in the room with the elementals by myself if I go all the way and without giving anybody else movement. What do you think?
I mean, I hate to send you in there by yourself, but
I'm at full health.
You want to do?
Yeah, I'm at full health still, and I can afford to, to lose some cards to damage if I need to, like instead of taking damage.
Not too far away.
Yeah, Ben, you wouldn't be, you're right behind me, and I could probably grab the chest on the next turn. I won't be able to grab it and move, probably, because I'd be too far away. I'll have to...
Can I come in to distract and help distract and deflect some damage, because we're just going to run for the door as soon as you grab that chest.
Yeah,
anyway, right?
That's what I think. If we just run... Does anybody...
That's what I'll do.
Let's see, how do I word this in a way that says, is this your battle goal, without screwing you over? Does anybody really want to loot that treasure chest that isn't me? Because I don't need to loot the treasure chest.
I don't
I'm
either.
good.
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
Alright, then I can run in and get close enough to it, but I won't be able to loot it this turn. So yeah, Ben, if you can get in just a few steps on next round.
Draw some fire.
Yeah, because they're all going to start aiming at me. Which, I can afford to lose some of them, but if they crit, even 12 hit points goes away real fast if that happens. So I think I'll do that. I'll just do a basic action to try to hit the Earth Elemental.
Okay, hang on. Where are you going exactly?
Up here.
There? Okay.
Yeah, I'll still be 2 away from the treasure chest. And I have a loot 1 card, but I don't have a loot 2, so I can't get...
Okay, you could stay there. I could heal you and loot it at the same time.
You can... grant me a loot 2? Is what you have? What do you mean? Stay here or stay up there once I jump up there?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. It wouldn't get the chest.
Yeah.
It's only a range 1. Yeah.
If I had one more,
it was a good idea.
Yeah.
But
if I had the other kind of boots, I wouldn't have to jump. But if I shit, there is a new kind of like rocket boots or jet boots or something like that. That is a movement +1 and fly, which would have gotten me close enough to be able to pull that off. But that's fine. I'm going to jump up there then, and then with the bottom of combined effort, and then the top of unbreakable wall, I'm just going to do a basic action again to attack this Earth Demon 5. I have to manually pull. +1, so 3 damage. And that is it for my turn. And now, sorry about all that, Becky. It's your turn.
Oh, that's fine. Alright, Ben, would you prefer to make a really big hit on one of these guys in here but take a teensy bit of damage? Or should I just do basic action?
That's up to you, but I don't really need to do a whole lot of damage. I just need to try to deflect them mostly.
Well, them if we can get them dead, that still helps because then they're not in the way when we try to. Oh, yeah. Fox, you know what? I'm sorry. I told you that I would grant you movement so that you could move back, and then I changed my mind there when I did that.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So, I mean, I should have, given you a heads up on that at least ahead of time because, we've been jumping all the way into the other part of the room that I didn't have the.
To be fair, I just got back, so it's not too bad when I said, hey, maybe I can help loot it later, but.
Okay, so I'm poisoning the guy in front of me, creating darkness. The next 3 times he's hit, whoever hits him will heal for 1. Then I'm going to use the bottom of Lure of the Void. So Ben can attack for 5, consume the darkness to make it attack 7. I am then going to consume this earth over here to make it an attack of 8.
Okay.
And it's at advantage.
Jeez.
Nice.
Consume. Yeah, so you get to attack this poisoned guy for 8.
And he's poisoned, which makes it 9.
And you get to heal for 1. Because he's currently the poison target, and that means you heal.
So it's an attack 8.
And that's number 5? Yeah, 5, okay.
So it's an attack 8. He automatically takes at least 1 damage from the poison, so depending on what you roll, we'll add 1 to that
and it's advantage.
Okay, so 2 modifiers?
Yep.
Okay.
And then pick the best one.
Yep.
+1 shackle.
I like that first one better. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to flat out kill him. Well, it's going to flat out kill him, but it does mean that he's a shackled death, so another pick on your milestone. So.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thanks, Ben.
Yep, and don't forget to heal for 1 when you're done with that. Alright, so, and I am within 2 of him, so there is another curse. That would
have been the start of your turn, yeah, so that would have happened before he died.
Yep.
Are you moving the little thing across to count those? Because those do run out eventually.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm writing it down on a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. Well, the thing is that the card has EXP things on it. This is the second turn, so you want to move it down to the bottom left one now. So you got it's right here. So this is 0, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, which happened last time, and now it's on 4. It's happened 4 times now. So you got 1 experience.
I only have 3 on mine.
There was 1 at the start of or at the end of the last, basically when you played it, the next round after that, in our last game, because we were on round 3. You played that on like round 1 or 2.
Round 1. Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. So then I need to mark it 4. I get experience.
Yeah, this is round 4, obviously, so it would be on the 4th one there. So.
Right. Well, no, it'd be on 3 then. Because if I played it on the first one, it doesn't count for the first one.
Did you move it for the last turn then? Because you talked about it, you mentioned it last turn, but you didn't move it. Okay. All right, well, it's still 1 EXP then. But yeah, okay.
There's still 2 more rounds of it left.
All right. And is that it? That was it for your cards, right?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, then it is on to the stone golems. Well, only 1 there. The elite over here is move +0, so his movement is 2. He does make it to there. Next is him. His movement is 1. 1 next to UG is not going to move. He'll just attack you with attack 3 with a curse, so no damage.
Yeah.
And then the last one will move 1 as well, and that is it for them.
Wait, hang on a second. on my card, so he healed for 1, but he should also take 2 damage because it did the +2 for attack. So
Ben takes 2 damage?
Yeah. That's why I said I could heal you for a teensy bit and it hurt a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, that is it for the golems then, and that now brings us to, because oh shit. Alright. I don't think I'm going to retcon it now, just because, well, they would have had, what was their turn? Because Ben, you killed him there. Yeah, I'm not going to retcon it. It's just too much to do. The door opened technically when that golem died, when Ben swung him into the trap, and then the flame and earth demons would have happened. Yeah, exactly. They would have moved before I did. Well, the flame demons would have moved, and then me, and then the earth demons would have moved. So it just, instead of retconning it all, actually, the Earth Demon, this one at least would have had an attack against me, right? Because what did they do an attack? No, they didn't. Okay, they didn't do an attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. They did immobilize, which screws me. Oh no, that was Consume Earth, which was not up. Never mind. So that didn't happen. All right, that's fine. So Sako then is immobilized, so he can't move, but that will fall off at the end of his turn. His zombie is not going to move, but his zombie is going to attack the Earth Demon.
Should the Earth Demon still be wounded, or did it heal?
It healed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, healed for 3, which, well, it would have healed for 3, but it healed and...
covered the wound instead.
Yep. But Sako just pulled the null, so his zombie does not do any damage, and they're both immobilized, so... Alright, next round. Let's see, so I need to move 2, or move 1, loot 1. Gotta move 4, but that would be a shame to waste right now.
Gotta do a short rest to see if I can get some more movement cards back in, because otherwise I've just got basic movement, which would put me in the doorway.
Yeah, you can. I mean, this is the time. When you're down to like 1 or 2 cards, that's the right time to do rests.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, doing it early, you end up burning cards too fast, basically, but when you're down to only a couple cards left, that's the right time for a rest anyways. Let's see. I'm going to go early to get the looting out of the way. I'm afraid these guys are going to mobilize me when I'm in there, which is going to make me getting back out difficult. Nobody's near enough for me to be able to pull off any of these attacks unless I spawn a friendly, like a banner or something. But I have to move first. Shit. They won't land on the treasure, but if they block me by moving in to try to attack me first, that could really cause problems. Because I don't have my jump, I already used it. So I'm gonna go early and land on the treasure chest with a basic movement, and then I'll only have basic action after that because nobody's near enough to me to let me do a particular setup for an attack. But I'll be going pretty early. Did I put 2 cards up for... Did you grab those? Oh, shit. Did I not discard? I must not have discarded Sako's cards from last time. Fox, you guys didn't put Sako's cards up, right? Okay. No. Yeah, I must not have discarded them from last turn then.
Are Fox and I just running?
Probably.
Well, I mean, we might need some heals on the way back too, so like, if you can run interference and heal and support as Ben and I try to make our way back out of it, then, we can kind of move as a team, but...
Okay.
Apart from that, we all have to make it to the exit. Like, if somebody doesn't make it back, then it's not supposed to count.
Alright.
Although, I don't really see how they could pull that off, because, I mean, it says specifically... special rules. Alternatively, after looting the chest, all characters may return to an entrance hex before becoming exhausted. In this case, read conclusion B. So the wording of that is a little bit ambiguous. It says, after looting the chest, all characters may return to an entrance hex. So I took that initially to mean that everybody has to survive without getting exhausted. But because it says may return to an entrance hex before becoming exhausted, I don't think that matters. I think if they
if you get exhausted, then as long as one person, so as long as Sako, as long as you move him to like one of the 4 tiles we came into.
Well, that wouldn't be fun though. I think we still all have to make it. Or at least try. Either exhaust or make it to the exit. It's not just one person.
I'm not saying we're not going to try. I'm just saying as long as we move him back to one of those, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can still die, like that earth elemental or fire elemental. Plus the stone golems are chasing after him too. Because if nobody survives, then obviously it wouldn't win. So. All right.
Yeah.
Ben, how soon are you going?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I'm going. You cut out, sorry.
I said you're the only Ben, but go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, Becky cut out when she was saying that. Sorry.
Oh.
So I didn't hear you were talking.
I thought you guys were in the same room.
Oh, we are. We're next to each other, but you can't hear me. Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'll be going pretty early on.
Shit, then you're probably gonna move, so that won't work. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going into the room.
You know what? I will put it up, and if there's nothing within range, then there's nothing within range. Here we go. And I guess you're gonna be too far away for that. Well, maybe not. All right. There we go. We'll see. I may not be much help this round.
It's fine. I think this one is pretty much just going to be a run for our lives kind of thing. But
yeah,
we have to. Somebody has to survive. Through the exit. So, all right, ready to go.
Yep.
Starting the round. Well, that's not a great start. Well, okay, that's fine. Hang on.
Okay.
Range. How do you retaliate from range? What is that supposed to mean? Okay.
It means if somebody attacks you, if they're range 3, within like range 1, 2, or 3, they'll take 3 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, like I have a range 2 attack.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. I just meant like usually retaliate is melee only, and that's what it is saying. Is that what Fox was saying, that it is if you attack them from range, you'll still take the retaliate damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but that means they're not doing anything apart from that, so we can kind of ignore them as long as nobody hits them. All right, Ben, your turn.
Alright, going to be moving with the bottom of chokehold, so a move of 4.
Okay.
Right next to Dudeski over here.
Cool.
Did you fix the tile interlay thing or whatever? Because it was off last week, remember?
Yeah, I saw the pictures you guys put in. I think Sako drops pictures in the in Discord. I didn't make any changes at all. Yeah, it's still the exact same. In fact, it's the same table and everything too. I didn't even reload that.
Yeah, but it's something fixed anyway, because they look fine to me though.
Yeah.
Good. I meant to actually ask you guys about that, and I forgot.
Alright, I'm going to use the top of Agonizing Clamp, which shackles him and then does an attack of 4, so he won't be able to chase us.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good, because I was afraid he was going to block me in. Because I can't jump over them. I'll have to move around if they block the way out. And attack 4 on him, too?
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah, attack 6. He's dead. That's another that's another shackle kill.
Oh, hell yeah.
You went from 4 to 7 in 3 rounds. 2 or 3 rounds now.
Yeah. Cool. I didn't think that was going to be strong enough to kill him. I just figured it would get him out of our way when we're running.
Yeah.
But that's nice.
Good pull.
And that is it for me.
Alright, that brings us to Flame Demons. Right. Create well, shit, that sucks, because they consume a lot of fire. So, move +0, attack +0. There are... 1 elite, okay. Him's first, move of 3, which he'll make it to me then. 1, 2, 3, he'll land there. attack plus 0 is attack 2. Oh, they have ranged retaliate too. I didn't notice. Alright, so attack 2. Wait, hang on. He's got range, so he wouldn't move closer. He would stay there. Since he's got range, otherwise it would be a disadvantage. So, attack 2 plus 0 is 2 damage. Come on. There we go. And put fire up. And that sucks because they consume it with a lot of their abilities to do extra. Alright, he's the only elite, so this guy's next. Move 3. He can get to there. Number 4, he's next. So he'll be able to attack as well. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Alright, so attack 3. No, sorry, attack 2. With a curse, so no damage. Those curses are really helping a lot. Alright, that is it for them. Oh, no, sorry, this one down here with the zombie. Move plus 0, so he'll actually move away. And attack 2. Also another curse, shit. Alright. Alright, Sako's turn. Zombie will try to attack Earth Demon 2. Plus 2. That is enough for it to kill. So Earth Demon dead. And then Sako is going to move 2, and he'll actually be in the starting area. And that is it, because he's not going to do an attack or anything. Alright, your turn, Becky. Oh shit, god damn it, I skipped myself again. I was 18, I actually should have been, sorry, I should have been before Ben. My initiative is 18 here. Sorry, all it's going to be, just real quick, is I'm just going to jump onto the chest. And I'll grab that, and then it'll be a basic attack against, they're both shield 3 or shield 4. With retaliate. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to ignore the attack. Alright, go ahead, Becky.
Alright, well, I am of no help this round because everything is out of range. So I can't... Oh, well, no. Actually, I take that back. I can. I can attack this stone golem up here. But there is no darkness for me to consume. So I won't... What does it do? I can't curse, but I can still attack for 2. Alright, so I need to use mine. Where is... Draw attack modifier. Nah, alright, 3. Okay. He doesn't have a
retaliate. He doesn't have, yeah, he has retaliate 3 though.
Nope, never mind.
With shield up, so I mean you can still hit him. You're just going to take hits back, which he doesn't really need to die. So
I am good then. I will just ignore the top of that. I'm going to stay where I am though, and the only one I can strengthen right now is Fox. So I will strengthen Fox.
All right.
Now, there's nothing to loot within a range of 1, so. Oh, god damn it. It doesn't keep doing that.
Thank you.
Yep. I mean, I was hoping to get Bun, but he ran away before I could grab him. So.
Right? I was gonna heal him and get some loot in the target, and he ran away.
Yep. He does that.
Thank you anyway. Appreciate it.
Alright, so that's my turn.
Oh shit, that's kind of handy. That'd probably be more useful for Ben. Well, we'll figure that out there. I mean, I just delete that? Yeah, delete that.
Is the next turn? Yeah, next 5 turns. Alright, so I can't add a curse, but my thing still moves.
Oh, because nobody's in range?
Yep. He's at range 3, not 2.
I think there are still 4 curses in their deck right now, because there's 6 over on the side.
Okay.
So there should be 9, 50, yeah, 20, yep, 24, yep, there's 4 curses in the deck still. What you doing, Fox?
Well, I guess I'll move 3. I was gonna attack 3, range 3, but nothing's in range, so I'll just pass them on.
Okay. Is that of your turn then?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how bad these earth elementals are going to screw this, G. Consume air. Alright, so that's non-issue. They are move +1, attack +0, and that's it. So, 3, 4, the other one is dead, so it's just these two that are up here. Alright, move +1, he'll make it there. Thankfully, not enough to lock me in. I should still be able to run straight out as long as I can move fast enough before these guys can block me in. But attack +0 is already an attack 4. Shit. Alright, attack 4. With a curse. Hell yeah. What'd you say?
Nice.
Got lucked out there. That would have been a big hit. Hang on. Is Earth up? No, Earth is not. When attacked, if Earth is strong, immobilize the attacker. Alright. That was it for him then, and then this guy is move 2, 1, 2. He can just barely make it to you, G. Are you talking to us, G?
Oh no, sorry, I was talking to Becky. Okay. Go ahead though.
Alright, so attack 3 then at you, with another curse.
Oh, okay, well, worse for me.
Alright, so there are now 2 curses left in the deck. I'm gonna shuffle that. It seems... Oh, you know what? Okay, it's just because there's fewer cards left. There were 15 at the time, but there's 13 left in there now. Alright, that is it for the round. Time to pick new cards.
I'm gonna use my potion.
I think I'm gonna have to rest because I need to make sure that I move before these guys get to, because if they block me in, I'm screwed. And Ben, I need to run through you as well. As long as one of the enemies doesn't land in the doorway, we'll be fine, Ben. So if you know, whenever you pull back, we need to kind of coordinate our initiatives. So we know ballpark time of when you're moving, so that I move around the same time.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I missed that because I was talking to Becky for a second. We're running now, right?
Yep.
We're both heading for the door? Okay.
Yeah, so
and just try to go as quick as we can, or... Well, I guess, right.
We have the treasures now, so assuming that you guys still, if we want to try to kill them and save their reputation, we can. We'll lose one of the artifacts. I have them. I just looked at what they both are. Hammer and a helmet. Neither are, like, vital. They're both kind of cool. But... all we would have to do to finish it and not lose the reputation would be to kill the rest of the elites, which right now it's 3 total of them.
I would say we run still, unless you guys want to change your mind.
Yeah, I'm fine with just running.
I still say run.
Yeah, alright.
You jerks.
Yep. Then, in that case, yeah, Ben, we just need to, you and I need to kind of coordinate a little bit so that we both make it out the door. Because what will happen is, if you run through and then the enemy gets to move, if you run through and stop on the other side, where this trap and the coin is, don't forget, if you guys might want to, now would be a good time to try to pick up coins if you can on your way out. But if you stop there and then the elemental moves and he blocks the doorway, I can't get through and I'll be stuck in there.
Yeah.
So you and I need to try to go around the same time. But apart from that, it doesn't really matter. Well, the same for the next doorway, actually, that Becky is in, because theoretically that stone golem could block that door too.
I think I still have a move 3 on me, so that I'd be able to get away from the door to where I wouldn't be causing any kind of blockade anyway.
Okay.
Because I could get to 1 below where the traps are.
I'm going to short rest.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to short rest so that I can get a good movement back as well. I need to anyways, so it's down to 2 cards finally. So... I can actually do something fun to block the doorway on the way out if I land on the other side. Let's see. Probably wouldn't survive super long, but I could still block the doorway if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so I'm gonna move directly to the other side, Ben. If you want to, just land on that coin and steal that coin. As long as we go around the same time, I'll land on the trap. And then I'm going to spawn something in the doorway that'll block the door for a little while at least, and then we'll just have to run past this last golem and make our way out. You don't need to, but if you want to jump on the coin, you might as well. If you have a move 2.
Yeah. So yeah, then I'll start heading out, and then I guess you'll be right behind me then.
Yep. All right. I'm going to take 1 damage to lose this card instead.
I should.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Very good.
I just realized I screwed up on trying to help Sako get his battle goal. paying attention. Maybe he might get lucky. I'll see if I can get him over there. What did I just do? Shit. Damn it, I just screwed up. Spread. Oh, I reset. Alright, I know which card it was. Sorry guys, give me just a second here. I'm trying to manually do my cards here and mess something up. It was...
Is anybody going to be in this hex right here?
What hex is
right next to Ben?
In the door? No, on the other side? No.
Awesome.
We're trying to leave that room though, so like hopefully at the end of this turn, at least after mine and Ben's turn, that doorway should be blocked. Does that mess up your...
That's... Nope, because I'm going to go super early, or well, as early as I can, so not extremely early, but first quarter early.
Okay. Alright, then in that case, I'm going to do... Should I use that one? We don't need the heals right now, that's pretty early. Ben, when are you going to move?
Definitely early, and just heading for the door, and then just pretty much heading for the door.
Okay.
And buffing myself up actually with the shield.
Okay.
You, as long as this guy doesn't move before me, you won't have to worry about Stone Golem number 3.
Okay.
All right, we should be in the clear then. I took 1 damage for short resting and needing to switch card. Because it won't last long, but I'm going to drop something in the doorway that will prevent them from being able to get through at least for a minute. Did I already pull that card out? What did I do with it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Alright, then for the top of the other one...
Oh, and Fox, you'll get your card back this round.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Did you play it? You played the
I'm going to be.
prayer? Okay.
Oh, well no, actually, it's when I discard it, right?
Correct, yeah. You play it, it goes
Right.
into your active, and then we'll sit in your discard.
Yeah.
Alright, I have my cards ready.
But I'll have the tick to my goal, so thank you.
Yeah,
You're
when the prayer cards gets played, it adds to our milestone goal, so. Alright, we ready?
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright, here goes. Alright, Flame Demons are near the end. They could end up using that fire, because that fire is still up for this turn. I'm at 18 is my initiative, so it'll be me, and then Ben, and then, sorry, be Fox, and then Ben, and then me, and then Becky.
Okay. So I'm going to play the bottom of this one. So on the next source of damage, that would reduce the character's ally to less than 1 hit point. The ally suffers no damage and instead either performs a heal of self 5 or ability or recovers one of the lost cards.
Nice.
That one's going to be active.
I'm hoping nobody gets torn up that bad. We're all going really early,
Yeah.
and the idea is that we get far enough away, and then I'm going to try to block off that door so that they can't chase after us, and it'll just be those last 4 stone golems.
And then the other part is just discard, because I can't do either.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize nobody's adjusting to me. I thought I was going to do a move from that card, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm doing the bottom of the other card.
Sure.
Well,
retaliation
this-
falls off now.
Stone Golem will be not an issue. Or no, actually, you're closing off the door, right?
Yep.
And so nothing can go through it?
Well, for...
Either direction?
No, we could walk through. I'm spawning an ally. I have a summon that I'll be putting up temporarily.
Okay, then I have a question when my turn comes up.
Okay. It has a certain amount of health, and when they kill it, then they'll be able to come back through is all.
Okay.
But the idea is that we'll be out of the way before that happens, but depends on how hard they hit. What you doing, Holmes?
Going to be using the top of Untouchable Keeper to put a shield 1 on myself in case I do get hit on the way.
Sounds good. Oh, shit. You see what that card does? That'd be a good one to throw on a boss. Like, if you shackle a boss, because they won't be able to... So, the top of Untouchable Keeper, you shield yourself, and if you had them shackled already, they treat you as if they're invisible, but they can't move away from you because they're still shackled. So they would try to focus somebody else, and then they couldn't move, so they wouldn't be able to do anything. So that'd be a good one on like any heavy hitting bosses.
Heck yeah, that'd be nice. All right, and then just to move using the move 3 on the bottom of Spike Knuckles.
All right.
So heading towards the entrance.
Okay.
Then that's it for me.
All right, and that is me with initiative 18. I actually remembered where I was this time. I'm going to do the bottom of regroup to move. I only need 5, but to move 6. Well, it would be move 6, but I only need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then if you're not going to grab it, Ben, I'm going to land. I'm going to grab that coin.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and grab that. Well, I can't automatically loot it because I don't have scripting. Come on. So I will pull it over, and then I am going to use the artifact that is grabbed, which is called Mountain Hammer, and it summons a warrior spirit with an HP of 5, attack 3, move 1, and I'm going to spawn it right in the doorway. Fox, I'm going to grab that skeleton that I gave you. I'm just going to make a copy, and I'll put it right back, and we'll just use that, because I didn't make make one for that hammer. I didn't know the hammer was going to happen, but because it's just an extra minion. I suppose I could use one of Sako's things, but I don't want to get it confused. There we go. Drop him in the doorway. There we go. And then my other one is the top of Driving Inspiration, attack 2 at range 4. So I'll shoot this Earth Demon right here and put light up. Attack 2 minus 1 is 1 damage. But light is now up, and I get to... Oh, there's no experience on it anyways. Not getting much experience now. Just having to run and do manual shit. I don't get my cool attacks off. Alright, that is it for my turn. Your turn, Becky.
Alright, now, question. If I am controlling the golem, is he considered an ally?
No. Well, I guess clarify. Like,
so the top of suggestion is force one enemy within range 4 to move 3, and while I'm controlling it, he can attack for 3, targeting an enemy of my choice adjacent to them.
And
I was going to have him move up through the door.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering if he can walk through the door up to here to attack this guy, because I'm controlling him.
He'd still be an enemy.
Ah.
It doesn't change them into an ally during the move, so... Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Then... Alright. Well, shit. Alright, then I'm just gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna use the bottom part of Salvation, then.
For shield 1? Is that what that is?
Which is a shield
Earth up?
1. Yeah.
Alright.
And then I get a shield.
And don't forget Earth, too, in case that comes up. Although the golems like to use that, so that could be a problem. Alright, that if your turn?
Yep. That'll be it.
Then it is Golem. Looks like you guys just dropped. Or at least Ben did.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, so Stone Golems are going to move +1, attack -2 at range 3 with a pull and an immobilize. Yeah, that sucks. Becky, what was the... Oh. Okay, I see now what you were trying to do. You were hoping that the Golem would be stuck on the other side of the door if he would temporarily be an ally. Yeah, it wouldn't change. Like, he's still an enemy, even if you're controlling the movement. You know what I mean? It doesn't turn him into an ally during the move. So unfortunately, he's still there, and that does mean that he's going to immobilize us for that, which really sucks. Because let's see, it'd be the elite first, which is that one. So a move +1, attack -2, range 3 with pull and immobilize. All right. So it is. He's already at range, so he doesn't need to move any further. Attack -2, his attack is already 4, so attack of 3 against the zombie, which is enough to kill it. So Sako zombie is dead. Drop him. I'll move him later.
Sako's gonna be mad. We played his character and got a zombie killed.
Yeah, you can just resummon it. It's just a card. His summons are really cool. Like they're not actually discard. They're this one is a loss. Most of them though, or a lot of them at least, are just discards. So he actually can just resummon them again after he takes a rest. Alright, so it doesn't matter about immobilize there. These two will move in. Move +1, so it'll be 2. Just move them both, and then it'll do the one over here in the room with Ben. Oh, I'm actually closer, so it'll be me. He will... It's not multiple targets, so he would focus me first, and then move 1 to get there. He wouldn't move into the trap, but he would move there. Attack of 1. So I'm going to be the one immobilized. It'll be an attack of 1 with a curse. Even after shuffling, curses everywhere.
That was the whole point?
Yeah, there's only 1 curse left in the deck now. You guys have actually gotten to use all of the curses you put in almost. But it'll be, so no damage, but he still does pull me and immobilized. And that is it for the golems. And we are now at Sako, I'm going to have him move 2 over, so that he's not, blocking the closest spots there. And that's it. And then it'll be Earth Demons. Let's see. Well, they can't get through, so yeah, there's only ones on the other side, so attack +0. Oh, it is range 4, yeah. So it'll be him. Yeah, he'll be able to hit. Attack of 4. Well, shit. so much for my warrior spirit. He's dead. Oh. He only has 5 or 4 health, and that first guy did 5 damage. Consume Earth to make target 2, but the Earth is consumed, but there weren't 2 targets to hit, so that's gone. Next one is, yeah, there's only these 2 left. All right, so not range, but a target, or target 4, or range 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can hit me. 4 attack 3, -1, so 2 damage. All right. And Fire Demons. Fox, you want to run the Fire Demons real quick?
Sure.
It is attack +0, targeting all adjacent enemies. Oh, that's it. And they're not moving, so never mind.
Okay, they're not doing anything.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. Yeah, no adjacent enemies. All right, next round.
Okay. I'm gonna take a short rest.
I might still... Oh, shit. I can't spawn it too far, or 2 spaces away. Now that he pulled me. If he hadn't pulled me, I could spawn another thing in the doorway, a banner or something, just to block it a little bit, but I'm immobilized now, so hopefully those Fire Demons and Earth Demons don't catch up. Because now it's just run time. I still might summon something, though, just to buy me some breathing room.
Okay, so you can't move this round, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Depending on when Ben moves, though, I could actually, if I can pull it off early, I can get a hit on that guy before I move, which doesn't really matter, but may as well, just for some experience.
What is this?
Yeah, Ben, I'm gonna go really, really early and plan on you, but it'll be early enough that I don't think you can beat me anyways to go earlier.
I'll be going pretty early too, and I'm actually gonna shackle that golem.
Okay.
So he can't chase us.
Okay.
Right there. 1, 2, 3. Ah, god damn it! Why is everything always out of range?
just one too far, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just move up. Like something in the doorway would be great.
Well, we're probably going to finish this one, and then we'll start another mission where we can kind of play it a little more regularly without being cowards and just running with run in, steal the loot, and then run away and let the volcano explode and destroy half the city.
It's not going to destroy the city. It's far enough from the city.
I read the thing, that last bit of it in the conclusion here, where it says the conclusion A and conclusion B for what happens. The end. It's not secret. It's the part that's on the map here that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any long-term impact other than us losing prosperity and reputation.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, damn it! That's still gonna be out of range. Okay, but alright, if I move him there, and then 1, 2, 3. Yes. Alright, we'll do that then. Okay, so this one? Yeah, we won't be able to do that part. Okay, there.
Oh, damn it, I screwed
Sorry.
up. No, you're fine. I screwed up again. I meant to try to help Sako get his battle goal there.
Okay, what would you have done though?
What do you mean?
Like for the battle goal, what would you have done?
Yeah, I might as well tell you since it's since he's not actually playing, but it's your current hit point value must be equal to or less than 2 at the end of the scenario. So he needs to take 4 damage. He needs to take 5 damage because he got 7 total health. So if I can get him to take a couple of hits and still keep him at the exit, where he has to survive.
Well,
but
there is a flame demon in there with him
that's what I'm thinking.
golem.
Yeah, if they make it close enough and hit him, then it'd still be. And he can actually. So if we go to the bottom 4, he can be in the one that's directly above it. Right there between those traps. In fact, shit, never mind. I could just have him jump on a trap and have him take. If he gets hit by a single enemy.
4 damage.
Yeah, the trap will do 4. He still has to survive. So he needs a total of 5 damage, 5 or 6. Anything more than that, he'd be dead. But I guess I could start avoiding cards instead. Yeah, I can probably pull it off. Depends on how many rounds we have left. All right. Oh, sorry, you guys have your cards. Sorry. All right, let's go. Ben, you're first. Oh, sorry, no, you're not. I'm first. My initiative is 10 for this one. All right, I can't move, so I'm going to use Ben where he's standing. I'm going to use the bottom of Resolved Courage for a +1 to the next attack. Performed by you or an adjacent ally. It'll be me. And I'm using the top of Rallying Cry with where Ben is standing. God damn it, I grabbed the wrong one. Son of a bitch. I meant to... Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. That's going to have to be basic attack because I don't have the other card available. Wait, yeah, I do. Nope, I don't. Never mind. Yep, so it'll have to be basic attack. Never mind. I was going to use it for the experience, but I have another layout where it could have a friendly on that side, but I used the wrong card. So basic attack with +1 from the other. Well, total of 2. With 1 shield, so 1 damage done. Alright, that is it for my turn. Your turn, G.
Alright, so what was that good? Yeah, on that one. Wait. Yeah, that's what it was. Use the basic action from Follow the Change to move. So I can get within range of the golem over here.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you kill my golem before I can do any cool shit with him...
I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him. I'm just going to shackle his ass.
Why not jump on the coin, G? It gets you closer to the door anyway. Like, we still have to get out of here.
I guess it did.
You what?
I'm avoiding monies, so...
Oh!
I don't know if I should say that out loud or not, but I'm avoiding monies, so...
Yep, no, you're fine. Okay.
Okay. I didn't know if I could actually say that out loud, but you kind of asked me direct question.
I did.
So.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah. So, and so I'm going to move over there instead, so I don't land on that coin. And I'm going to shackle McDudson over here.
Okay.
And it was, I think, attack of 2. Let me bring it up again. Yep, an attack of 2 and shackle, and he would be able to attack if he had another enemy close to him, but he doesn't have one, so...
He'd have to pull a real high... Well, he did pull a really high card. I was going to say he'd have to pull a really high card to actually kill him, Becky, but I don't think... It still won't be quite enough, so...
So it would be 3, because he has 1 shield, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, well, at least he's still alive, so I can finally use my cards.
By the way, that Sun class that we're talking about, most of the attacks, like the regular, like everyday card attacks, are like 5s and 6s on that class.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, they hit really, really hard. You dropped right in the middle.
Oops.
There you go. I got it.
Alright, super move.
Alright, that brings us to Becky.
Hey, I can make him move.
The shield, you put that on the last turn, not this turn, right, G?
Yeah, that was my action, my turn on the last turn.
Okay, alright, so that falls off then.
Alright, so I'm going to force all enemies within a range of 3 to move 1. Oh, well, God damn it, now y'all are blocking them in. Hang on. Shit. Alright, so if I move in there, and then I can make a move 1, 2, 3. Damn it! What the hell? Now he can't get...
Well, the door's not blocked anymore anyways.
Well, the door's not closed. It's actually technically still open, isn't it?
It is, but if one of them was standing in the door, then they can't move through him either until that guy moves.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I mean, fine. I'll do that, but I was gonna make him attack some cool shit.
Monk finally noticed the Gloomhaven. He's like, oh, I remember that dungeon.
Alright, so move one.
Fire blue. Okay.
And then I'm gonna make him... Oh, god damn it.
Oh, yeah, you could just move him into the trap. There you go.
1, 2...
No, if you wanted to, you could make him jump on the trap and kill himself. Well, do damage to himself. You could actually do 3. You could walk him into both traps, which would kill him.
Yeah, so I'll move him 1 at the bottom of this. So hit this one.
Which is 4 damage. And then 2 more movement would be on the other trap. And that also means that Ben and I don't have to try to avoid that. We can just walk through that square now.
Does that mean, is that shackled enemies I kill or that the group kills for my bonus?
I read it, but I'm pretty sure it's you have to kill.
Yeah.
See? There you go, Becky.
Right, well,
you got to single-handedly wipe that golem out anyway.
That was cool.
Yeah, but he was gonna do some cool shit.
Well, instead he basically suicided himself on spike traps. But...
Wait, nope, that's not a discard. That's a lost one. God damn it.
We're almost anyways, yeah.
It says kill a shackled enemy 10 times. I'm assuming that means me because it's my card.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it would be.
Still though, nice work on that one bit.
It's not just group kills, unfortunately.
Yeah. I got plenty of this time.
Okay, cool. All right.
Oh, whoops.
I think you put both of those cards in your loss. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Fox.
Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm gonna move 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
Loot 2, hell yeah. Wait. Oh, damn, sorry. Sorry, I thought you were doing the bottom of Inner Reflection with Loot 2. You would have been...
No, I just did I'm doing the top part of that.
Gotcha.
Do I still get the 2 experience even though I only use the move on the top part of that card?
I'm gonna hit this one.
Which card, Becky?
It's right
the top
here.
Suggestion?
Yeah.
You did move 3 or did you basic move?
Well, I made him move 2, but he could have moved 3.
No, that's you still get the experience. Yeah.
Right. I just didn't know if I had to use all the card.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright. And that is Sako. I'm going to go ahead and move him into that top square, so all of us have to be in those bottom 4, like the bottom-most 4. And actually, no, I'm going to jump him onto the trap. So he'll take 4. Yeah, I'll move him to this one. So that way he's completely out of the way. We can cover those others. He's also the closest then for targets, but he will take the 4 damage from jumping on the trap to maybe get him his battle goal. I mean, if he exhausts, who cares, really? I mean, he'll still make it out, but if I could potentially get his battle goal for him, if he takes 1 point of damage here. And that is it for his turn. I've been forgetting to spend his cards. He wouldn't go exhausted anyways, because all he's doing is basic actions, so he would still be fine. Why is that tracker over there? That's not where that goes. Okay, that is it for him then. Ben, you want to do the stone golems?
Alright.
Oh, this one's wounded. Where did he get a wound?
I just attacked him.
Oh, just now you did that, okay.
Yeah, Pierce 3, it was in attack 1, plus a modifier of 1, plus wound, and it was Pierce 3, so it hit.
Alright, well he just started his turn, so did you already apply that wound, or is that now? Okay.
It's right now.
Cool. So Ben, it's that elite first.
Alright, so 3 move, right?
Yep.
He has, okay. So he's
and his focus would be 1, 2, 3. It'd be between, with initiative, it would be Sako. Well, it'd be 3. He would stop at one of them. He would go to either of these. Well, let's just say it's Sako.
Okay.
So that we can try to get Sako a hit in. But his hit is 4. His is 3. So if he rolls too high, this could be an exhaustion instead of a battle goal. But he'll still, he still gets his experience and everything. So
this attack is shroud as attack -1.
Yeah, it's a 3. It's attack 3. That's Sako with an enemy modifier.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, well. That's
He's
funny. There's 1 curse left. They haven't pulled the crit this entire time. All right. Well, Sako's actually never mind. No, he's not going to take any damage. He's going to choose to lose a card instead. So he takes 0 damage. Still stays at 3 health. He'll just lose one of these cards. Helps take a short rest before his next one.
Did this golem already lose its HP from the wound this round?
Yeah.
I just did it
Fox
as
Okay.
soon as it started.
Yep.
All right. So that's it for him, right?
Yep. And then Golem 2, this guy.
Okay. So he is also.
I'll move 2, so he'll be able to. Well, he won't move onto the trap, so he will go. He'll go to the other side. He'll go over here, where he won't be able to reach anybody.
This guy also would have moved 2, so he's going to be what, like here?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right. Then Fox, do you want to do the Flame Demon?
Sure.
It is the ones that are in the room there still too. So the elite first in the top left. They are doing move -1, attack +1 at range 1, and put fire up. I'll take care of the fire for you.
Oh, their movement is 3. Okay. 2.
-1, yeah. So
2. 6.
and then there's
Oh,
one.
increase.
There's one down here that is flying. That is by Sako. But he will fly over the trap. Oh, never mind. It's at a range. It's at a ranged attack, so he won't move. He'll stay there. He'll stay where he was because it's a ranged attack. So attack of 3.
Plus
there's a last curse.
No.
Yeah, there's a last curse. All of that. You guys actually went through all of your curses through that. All like 8 of them or whatever you put in the deck. All right, Becky, you want to do the Earth Demons?
Sure.
I've done all the movements basically
0.
until now, so I figure I might as well have you guys do some.
Attack -1, area consume. Consume any. Uh-oh.
This one, yeah, it's consume any to turn it into Earth, that's all. But the AoE is really weird, so come over here and look at the card. In the bottom right, where I'm dropping these black arrows. It's a weird AoE. I don't think they're going to be able to get close enough to matter. Maybe. The one might be able to hit me, actually. Do you see this? Here, I'll bring... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You were looking at it. Put it back.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I didn't realize your hand was there. I was going to move it up so you can see it.
That's-
So, yeah, it's a weird, like, diamond shape AoE. So that one of them might be able to hit me. Hang on. What is it? It's 2 hexes in front of them. Isn't that weird? Yeah, did you just bring the card up? Is that what you did? Where'd the card go?
Oh, I don't know. It should still be down there. I just went up to the
shit.
top.
I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at Stone Golem.
Okay.
So it is, 2
So
in front of
they're
them.
the black top, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he didn't move, he wouldn't be able to hit me, but he's going to do a move of 2. No, move of 1. He still won't be able to hit me. Yeah, he will. Never mind. 1, 2.
So
Yeah,
we'd
he
move
will.
like here.
He'd move to this side because it's an AoE, and he would want to try to hit both Ben and I. 1, 2.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. No, he still can't because it's only a movement of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a movement of 1
2,
and 2
3. You're
stops
both
here.
at range 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're just barely too far away.
And then he will move 1, I guess, there.
All right.
Because he can't stand on a flame, so.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, we locked out then. All right, that is it for their turns. New cards. Sako still has to lose 1 more hit point to... Yeah, he can't... The traps are 4, so he can't hit a trap and only take partial damage from a card or anything, so it's going to rely on one of them trying to hit him. My immobilization is gone. And Ben, you and I pretty much have a straight shot now, because the stone golems aren't going to be able to get past Fox and Sako. So as long as Becky and you and I make it all the way, just run straight south, we'll be fine now.
Cool. Yeah.
As long as we don't get immobilized or something.
Ooh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Try and have, yeah. I'm gonna go really early, and I'm gonna do something to try and help, Sako's battle goal.
Okay. I'm gonna be Yeah, I want to try to move earlier than that too, but I need to grant some movement. I think Ben and Becky, both of you, I should be able to give you guys 2 movement, and I'm gonna go really early to make that happen. That way you guys can still move more if you want. 1, 2. Yeah, I'll be able to give both of you guys 2 movement.
Sweet.
And then you'll have your own moves after that. and I'll be going early enough that your turns will come after mine. I'm pretty sure.
All right, Becky's headphones are apparently messing up, so she said she hasn't been able to hear us for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
There you go.
Rufus unplugged me.
Oh, okay.
You back now? We can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got my cards.
Okay. Range of 3. Okay. I can heal you guys, but you won't like the after effects. Well, I can heal one of you, but you won't like the after effects.
We're not beat up enough that I'm worried about it. I think we're fine as long as we move. Like the
we'll
point is, we just have to move. We have to outrun them. As long as they go after us, they won't be able to catch us, and then they won't be able to do any additional damage. I think we're fine. We could all just run straight for the exit as fast as possible.
All right, then I will just use that as a basic. All right.
Oh, sorry, I didn't put Sako's cards in. He would have had to short rest, but I'm just gonna discard that one, because I don't really care what they are. And then put those on. Here we go. Alright, everybody ready?
Oh, shit. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that this might be my last round.
Oh, you about to exhaust?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. You are.
Yep.
Where are the rest of your cards? Oh, you have them all inactive. Yeah, having that many cards up in the active section. Remember, you can discard
Actually,
those.
one of those is no longer active.
Okay, so that would go in your discard pile, which gets you one more rest. Yeah, and then just remember, you can choose to cancel those at any time too.
Okay, so
as long as they're not lost cards, they would go back in your discard, and then you can get rests out of them. Fox, you're first. Oh, sorry, no, I'm first. I'm at 6, initiative 6. So I'm just going to be moving, so it'll be real quick anyways. I'm going to move to there, and then grant bottom of combined effort. I move to, and then grant 2 allies within range 2 movement 2. So Ben and hang on, G. I'll move instead of there. I'll move 2 to go here, and that way you can get the full 2 and not be stuck. So shit, but that puts me 3 away from you then. I'll stop on the coin.
Whatever's best.
I'll be greedy. I'll be greedy and steal the coin, and then give you the full movement because I can move faster than you can. I have a lot more movement cards. So both Fox and Ben, you guys can move too.
Heck yeah, thank you.
Wait, me? I'm too far away.
Sorry. Sako. God damn it. Ben and Becky, you can move too.
1, 2.
All right, and then the top half of Set for the Charge is an active card that when an enemy moves next to me, they'll take damage, but I don't think they're going to move next, so I don't think it'll matter. All right, that is it for my turn. Your turn, Fox.
All right. So I'm going to put this up, so the next 2 times an ally within range 3 would suffer damage from an attack, they may suffer half the damage instead.
Oh, nice.
Rounded down.
Hell yeah, that'll definitely help Sako.
Here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that was smart, Fox.
Active, and then discard. The other thing that's still active is if on the next source of damage, that would reduce a character's ally health to less than 1 hit point. Nice. The ally suffers no damage instead, and either performs a heal 5 or recovers a card.
Okay.
So there's still that in effect too.
Oh, that's so if Sako does get hit, but we want him to end the turn.
Yeah,
that.
but
if it comes to it, though, we can.
Yeah, so he'll take half the damage, and there's still that in case we need it.
Yeah, okay. All right, that brings us to you, G.
All right.
We've got the cleric and the necromancer running interference with the 3 giant stone golems while the rest of us run.
Yep.
let's put our casters over there to deal with them.
Gonna use the move 4 from the bottom of chokehold to get closer to the door.
I mean, I've offered to stay here. I moved back here knowing the risk.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's one thing that I really prefer in the table version. Like, well, this is literally just a replication of the table version, Fox. Over the digital version is the battle goals in the digital version. I don't know why they left it to just the limited ones from original Gloomhaven, even after adding Jaws of the Lion. But there's only like 18 or something different battle goals in the base game, whereas we have 70, 90 of them total. Different battle goals. So.
The other thing is I keep re-getting like a couple of the city encounters to where I've already paid for the unlock, and it's just like, okay, can I get something
I'm not talking about the cities and roads, those two, but the battle goals are the ones I'm talking about, where the base game only has like 18 or something of them, so, sorry, do you want
And some of them are 9 possible.
Yeah, you know, in certain scenarios for sure. Did you finish yours, G?
Yep, because the top of the other card was just going to be a burner, so
okay.
That's it for me.
Alright, and Becky.
Oh. I went sooner than I thought. Okay. Alright. Now, once we're on a start thing, we can still, like, do stuff from there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what did I... Yeah. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
If you have enough movement, you want to go further to the right. You wouldn't have been able to use the trap. Yeah, you weren't flying, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just...
Yeah.
Okay. And attack 2 at a range of 3. I don't... 1, 2... Oh,
yep,
sweet. I guess I'll attack this golem over here.
Alright.
Oh, it's only attack 2. But
it is experience, too.
Ooh! +2, so 4.
And it puts ice up.
Oh, sweet. That was that one?
Wasn't it? The bottom of Turn Out the Lights is what you're doing?
Oh, yes.
Force 1 enemy within range. Okay, so it wasn't your modifier, though.
No.
Okay.
It's the top one. It's the top part of that, because I used the
I
bottom
for
move 4.
And darkness not up? No, darkness not up. Okay.
Alright, so... 1... There we go.
Cool. Alright. And that brings us to Sako. He's still in, like, I'm just gonna have him be the top part out of the 5 of us, so all of us 4 will have to be at the bottom squares there, so I'm gonna leave him where he is. They haven't had another turn yet where he would have bled, that's right. I'm gonna go ahead and have him attack this elite anyway. I don't think I'll be able to kill him, but may as well just do basic attack. +1, so attack 3. Shit, that means he is gonna die. Damn it. Alright, well, I mean, the elite's gonna die. I guess that hopefully one of the smaller ones will get close enough to hit him. And that's it for his turn. It is Flame Demon turn, which fire is up, so they actually get to consume the fire they created now. It is all adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. Anybody adjacent to Fire Demon? No.
Nope.
Alright, but it is still consumed.
You realize you could just move him onto a different trap, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, to get the damage he needs?
He can't move before the consume. The consume was first. What are you talking about?
Sako?
Yeah, I'm talking about Sako.
Okay.
You could just move him onto a trap because of my thing that's up. He'll take half the damage.
What's it say? Anytime they would suffer damage, not from an attack or anything?
Anytime, the next 2 times an ally within range they would suffer damage from an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, traps usually can't be mitigated, so...
Okay, traps don't count as an attack. Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they would.
There are some cases there are some things that would, just say damage, though. So that would have been a good catch there. I wasn't sure on that card if it required it to be an attack or not, but...
Poison is just an extra damage, right?
Yeah, it's +1 to the damage they take. It doesn't count for the crits though or anything. Why?
Okay. I'm just looking at some real quick.
Oh, if you could poison him?
Let's see. Yeah.
It would only he wouldn't take any damage then. It would only be the next time he gets hit.
No, but I have a thing that may work here real quick. So 3, 4, 8.
Well, all of these guys are going to get to go right now. So
4, right? And he needs to be at 2?
He needs to be at 2 or less.
2 or less. Okay. So if he doesn't take any damage this round, I can get him exactly where he needs to be.
Okay. All Alright, let's finish what these guys are going to do. And then I'm probably still going to need another...
If he can move
round,
onto the track.
But I think you guys in the next turn should probably be able to make it all out, and then I have to make it probably 1 to 2 more turns after that, while you guys, keep them from killing you. Alright, Fire Demon, move +0, attack -2 with wound, target 2. That will be both Fox and... Wait, hang on. Is that at range? That's not at range, is it? It is range. Alright, never mind. So, it will be against both Fox and Sako. But not that part, so he doesn't need to move. Just attack -2. His attack is already 2, so it's first at Fox, attack of 0, +0, so no damage to Fox, but it does wound you.
Okay.
And then Sako, attack of 0, ×2. Oh, that's funny. Twice he got crit. But thanks to Fox's thing, he'll still be alright. It is going to wound him too, though. So wound on... Fox, do you want me to grab it for you?
Oh, yeah, the wound. I got it.
But it was... Oh, wait, hang on. Never mind. It was 0 × 2. How fucked up is that?
So it's nothing.
Yeah, 0. Like, he rolled a crit, but it was a 0 because his attack is 2. The ability card is -2, making it 0. 0 × 2 is still 0, even with a crit. So, well, the wound is going to end up taking care of his health anyways, because he'll, as long as he survives 2 rounds, then he won't bleed out. That is it for him. The others are not... Wait, it is moved. Never mind, they are moving. The elite... Oh, hang on. Did we kill the elite fire? No, he's still there. Never mind. Alright, so 3 +0. So he'll get there. These guys will go 1 and move 3 so he can get into the doorway. Actually, 1 more. And that means he is in range actually to attack me. So it'll be attack 2, -2, so also attack 0, -1, so no damage done. Alright, down to Earth Demons, and consume Earth, immobilize all enemies within range 3. Just barely not in range. I could have been screwed there because that Earth Demon, if he had moved first, but they both heal 3, so. He is back to full, and that is it for them, and now Stone Golems. Move +1, attack -1.
He's dead.
Yep, that one bled out. There's some coins, Fox, if you can loot them in time. If you can loot it still, or if you have like a loot 1 with movement or something. Alright, and then this guy will attack Fox. Attack 3, -1 is 2, +0 is 2 damage to Fox. With that wound on the start of your next turn, you'll end up having to use a card to not die. This one will move to attack Sako. Actually, move +1, yeah, so he can move through. Oh, well, shit, that means he's going to land in the coins, Fox.
It's fine, I have a thing for this.
Okay. I'm going to have him attack Sako, though, so it'll be attack 3, attack 2, +1 is 3. Well, shit, Sako now. That would kill him, but he takes half damage. Is it half damage rounded up or down, does it say?
Rounded down, actually. Oh, wait. The next 2 times, no, yeah, it's rounded down.
Okay, alright, so he's at 1 health, so he's within range now. Although he is also going to have to, use a card to not die on his next turn, but he is within range to get his battle goal. Alright. Let's see if we can GTFO. I need to move 8 to make it all the way there, so it's definitely going to take me at least 2 turns.
I can move over 1
on
this turn.
That's fine. Even the furthest bottom left one. Basically, you guys will get there before me. So if you guys can move over to the right a little bit more, when you get there, don't need to do it now. But when you get there, because it's gonna take me 2 turns anyways, at least 2. I'm hoping to move 6 if I can pull that off. I have to do a rest, and then I'll have to do another round after that, where you guys are already in place probably. All right. Okay, I can lose that one. I'll put these back in my hand. Here we go. All right. I'll be going pretty early, and just running. I don't really have anything. I'll make a small attack when I'm in there. In the main room. All right, I'm ready. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Ready.
I'm good.
G.
Ooh.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going at initiative 18. So Ben, you're first.
All right. Gonna be moving 3. Well, actually, I guess first I'd be using the top of a touchable keeper to shield myself for 1 in case I get hit while we're waiting here.
Okay.
And I will be moving 3. Like Knuckles.
Okay. That if your turn.
And that's it.
All right. Then I'm going to use the bottom of regroup for move 6.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get there. And then I'm going to use the top of driving inspiration for a range 4 attack 2 and put light up. They both have shield anyway, so I'll just do a attack 2 at the one that's standing on the coins. Attack 2 plus 0, so 1 damage. Not that he really even needs it. Doesn't really. I gotta move him. Hang on. Here we go. Because he's not gonna die in time anyways, but does put light up in case Becky needs it.
I don't think I can this time.
Well, any of your granted attack things for using those, I was thinking. Not that it matters necessarily. Right, that is it for my turn.
Actually, I can.
Ben, do you have a... You want to run the stone golems real quick?
Right. Just those 2 guys, huh?
Yep, the only ones that left.
So 2 is first, and they had a move +1. Okay.
It's that same range thing they did last time.
Okay. So he wouldn't need to go anywhere though. He's just going to try to hit Fox, right?
That would be the yeah. Well, no, he would move 1 back actually, so he would.
Oh, so that way
back.
he would be
correct.
Okay.
Which could end up screwing Fox up here because if he pulls her, Fox are gonna end up pulled into that hex that he just retreated from.
-1.
So that's 0.
-2. Yeah, so that would be no, right? Because it'd be -3.
Yeah, it'd be -3.
Yep.
Okay. And then does the pull effect
the pull still happens,
work?
Yep.
Okay.
But she's now
So
pulled and immobilized.
Okay, so...
Yep. So she's going to need to move 3 to get back in after the immobilization falls off.
Okay. And then Stone Golem 6, probably whack at Sako, right? She was already hitting Sako.
Well, he also has to move 1, which, actually, sorry, he's got a move of 1 already, but he can't jump the trap, so he's going to move...
He'll move here, right?
He'll move this one right here.
Okay.
And then attack Sako with a pull.
Okay.
So attack of 1 plus 0 is 1 damage, which means Sako has to lose a card.
Okay.
Which he can afford, that's fine. But why am I on
That would move him here?
Yeah, would pull him into the hex between. Yep.
Okay. Did you do the half damage?
Well, he's at 1
one
anyways, so it wouldn't matter. I just had him use a card to not take any damage, so that he stays at a...
Okay, but what was the attack?
It was attack of 1 plus 0, so 1 damage. Which half rounded down would be 0. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you want it gives you an experience, right?
Yeah, it gives me an experience.
Okay, well, yeah, let's use that then, and I'll give him his card back. He doesn't need it, but you might as well get the experience.
Yeah.
Alright. That's it for them then, which is now his turn. He is immobilized as well, so both Fox and Sako are immobilized. Although Sako is still within range, so he's still fine. But when they're... Oh, actually, he takes... Well, now...
Yeah, you still have to do the card, like the wound thing. So.
Yeah, but it now drops off anyways, because he is going to lose the card.
Yeah.
So he will now lose that one to lose the wound, and is still immobilized, but no longer wounded at least. And that is it for his turn. It is now Flame Demons. Consume fire up, back up. No. Alright, that adjacent thing only happens if they consume fire, I think. Yeah, alright, so it's a move plus 0, attack -2, and wound, which are already wounded on target 2. Jeez, this is getting risky now. All of a sudden at the very end here, because now they're kind of trapped. Move plus 0, so he will move. He's flying, actually, so he could go here and still be within range 2. But attack -2, so it's attack 0 first at Fox. 0 damage, so nothing to Fox, except for wound, which is already wounded, so you're already wounded, so that's fine. Attack 0 plus 1, so 1 damage, which Sako loses another card and is re-wounded again. Now we're starting to get down to the wire a little bit.
I mean, there's still like the next source of damage thing. Does this go on any, or does it have to be like?
Which one? This?
Bottom of this one.
Would reduce a did it wouldn't have dropped you because you took 0 damage. It was just a wound. But
no, but for Sako.
Yeah, but for Sako, but that would break his battle goal. But it doesn't. It's not a choice. It is the next time it happens. So he doesn't lose the card. He heals for 5. So.
Well, he heals for 5, or you can recover a lost card. So.
Oh.
It's either or.
Oh yeah, huh? He could just get started back.
You could just take a lost card.
All right, we'll do that. All right, that works. Then he'll still stay at 1, so he'll still be at his battle goal potentially. We still need to get out of here because he's going to run out of cards from trying to not die from wounds. But that'll be fine. All right, your turn, Fox. You take 1 from the wound, so.
I mean, discard.
And you're, and you are, well, that'll drop off your wound at least, and then you are still immobilized. But whatever you want to do from there.
Is for Sako. Does he still have the wound on him?
Yep, he got re-wounded.
Oh, okay. Well, just remove it. Okay. So, and then it performs a wound. So, yoink. Whoops.
Oh, nice.
Yoink.
It's 8 gold, I think, right? Isn't it 4 right now? Gold conversion's 3, so that's 6 gold.
There we go, and that's it.
Alright. Becky, your turn.
Yeah, here you left.
Right, I was muted. Alright, so the question is, and I'm going to leave this up to Fox, because they both affect her. Do you want to heal, or do you want to attack both of the stone golems on either side of you?
Sorry, I'm also going to use my potion. I forgot to mention that. So do I want to heal or attack?
Yes, but if you heal, you are also going to be poisoned.
Heal 5?
Yeah.
With poison?
Heal 5 with poison, or I can have you attack both of them at an attack of...
you get experience
5.
if you do that, right? You're talking about the top of Crashing Cold? Or Crushing Cold?
Yeah, and I can consume light, so it's attack 5.
But ice is... Wait, how did ice go back down? You spawned ice last round, didn't you? Did you forget to put it up?
Did I? Yes.
It's in your active. Yeah, so... Yep. Oh, no, it was one of your other cards, but yeah. Yeah, ice is up anyway. I'll put it up for you. There you go.
So that would also give them disadvantage on their next one and give you... Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, you also get to muddle them.
Okay, yeah, the muddle is the disadvantage. So, do I draw the attack modifier from my deck or your deck?
Your deck.
I believe that one is yours. I think it's just the enemies that I draw from mine. Yeah.
So attack 4 on that guy, minus 3 damage.
5, because I'm consuming light.
Oh, nice. So light for the +1 and ice for the muddle.
Yep. There's light.
Muddle.
Consume light. Consume ice. Oh, and they're at advantage.
Oh, the attacks are at advantage? Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so hang on.
I always
draw another one.
Advantage.
Okay, so the -0 is fine.
Yep. Well, hey, you got to shuffle now, too, so.
Oh.
That's fine. Go ahead and keep the +1, that's fine. Just remember to shuffle your modifier deck.
Yeah, I shuffled the monsters instead.
Well, you got to pick up. Hang on. Anytime you pull the crit or the null, or not blesses and curses, but all of it, you got to pick all of that up. Yeah, and then drop it on, flip it, and drop it on the other, and then shuffle it all. So not blesses and curses, but specifically a null or a 2x card. Anytime you pull those, it'll say. You see where it says shuffle in the the chat? You have to pull up all of your modifier cards, put it all back together, and shuffle it.
Oh, okay. So do I re-pull them?
No, it's
okay.
You would, but just use the +1. That's fine.
Just use the +1.
It would have been advantage anyways, and a +1 isn't a super rare crit or anything.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
I think that's the right one. Okay.
Okay, now because she consumed the ice for muddle, does that mean that I get 2 experience off this card?
Yes.
Yep. You get both
awesome.
the regular experience, and because of the ice consumption, you get a second one.
Great. I'm also going to move over 1, and then I'm going to grant you 2 movement.
Where do you get that from?
Oh shit. The bottom of that one, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. I was planning on having to take another turn. All right. Well, now Fox is the one that's making us have to wait. So way to go, Fox, being stuck over there, immobilized and shit.
All thanks.
of us, we're all ready to go, and Fox is like, no, let me do some makeup or something.
I was gonna grant it to her, but then she got immobilized. So.
wait, no. Hang on. Yeah, I think that's right. It's not forcing them to move; it's just granted movement, right?
Yeah, it's just granted movement.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be. All right.
Nope. That one's a lost card.
All right, then Earth Demons, which I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get anywhere, so it doesn't matter. Oh well, they're movement 1 -1, so he's not getting anywhere. His is movement 2 -1, so he'll be able to get 1. All right. Last round, presumably.
Short rest.
Fox, anything we can do to, because you're not your immobilization drops off now. Obviously, you probably want to play the quickest cards you possibly can, because if those guys immobilize,
it drops off right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, it dropped off at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Ooh, awesome. Okay, I'm good. I'm set.
All right, then. So yeah, play is the earliest cards you possibly can to try to get movement in. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can get you any granted movement, Fox, because I usually have really early cards, but I think I used all my granted movement.
I used my potion and I grabbed 2 extremely nice cards. One of them is very early.
Okay, cool. All right. I can grant movement, but you're just barely too far out. I could move up and grant you movement. I might need to do that.
Don't worry about it.
Are you sure you're going to be able to make it out this turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As long as they don't have like really low initiative, I should be fine.
I'm gonna play a really late initiative then on purpose, and that way, if you're not quite able to make it out, I'll be able to grant you movement to basically very late in the round. I can get you into the end zone there, and then I will. It would mean one more round of me having to walk out, but that's all. All right. I am ready.
Oh, hang on. Trying to see what I can do here.
Are you gonna exhaust, Fox?
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh, you still have a bunch in discard. Never mind.
Yeah, I used my potion. Oops, we should flip this. I used my potion to grab 2 cards, just so I wouldn't have to rest this turn. I'm still fine though.
Cool.
And this is probably the last round, right?
Yeah, I think we'll be done here.
Yeah.
Great. We'll just use all my lost cards. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah,
you might as well try to farm experience now. Oh shit, you know what I'm thinking of? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna leave it like it is. Alright. You ready? G? Okay. So you're flipping your cards, so. Alright, Fox, you're first.
See, perfect.
Yeah, you're first. I'm going really late in case of trouble.
3, and then all allies within range 2 get a shield 1, and it puts Earth up.
Nice. So that'll be everybody except for Ben. Which actually, Ben, that last shield would have fallen off by now too. No, actually, it lasts until the start of your next turn. Never mind. So you still have one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because you spent it when you ran down there, so. All right. Okay, so this is it. No. Like, this was the completion. We're done. But we still have to play through the rest of the round is all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Ben, do you need to do... Like, if you don't need to do anything, you can just pass. That's fine.
Well, it's not going to matter now. I was just going to heal myself for 3 and then stand there, but I don't need to heal myself now. So
okay.
We will.
Well, no, but is it experience though? Because you might.
No. Yeah, okay. there was no experience cards left. I already burned them all.
All right.
So.
All right, Becky.
Oh, yay! All right.
Oh wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was. So I'm going to heal myself because it was 1 experience.
Yeah, I thought that one did. I was pretty sure your heal had experience on it.
I didn't even notice that.
Okay. So first, I'm going to use the bottom of Turn Out the Lights. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform an attack of 3 at a range of 3, targeting an enemy of my choice. The acting enemy suffers damage equal to the damage suffered by the target.
Now he is muddled. Well, you could have. Are you having the flame demon to do it, or are you having the golem?
Oh.
Because the golems
I
both
actually
have muddle.
Forgot about the flame demon. So sure, let's use the flame guy. He's within range. So that is at advantage because it's the first one I used, and I will consume earth. So that'll have an extra thing. Where's earth? Right there. Okay. So that'll be an attack of 4 then. And it's at advantage.
3, yep.
So, and it's from mine.
Which one is he hitting before you roll?
Are they both within 3?
Yep.
You know what? Let's...
The weaker one will probably die. Whereas, depending on the modifier, the top one may not.
Shoot.
Although that one that's closer will try to hit Sako this turn too. So.
Yeah, I'll hit this guy. The muddled, or sorry, they're both muddled. The bottom one. Okay. Yeah. Well, a +0, so it's still
wait, hang on. No, you consumed earth, which means it's advantage.
I did.
Yep.
It was +0 and then a null.
Yeah. Oh shit! It was +0.
No.
Okay, sorry.
It's still an attack of 4 though.
All right. Which will still
and
kill him.
Ice goes up.
Yeah.
Where's Ice? There. Okay. And oh, nope. That wasn't what I meant to.
You gotta take the health back off first before you can kill him.
Yeah. There we go.
And then kill him. There you go.
There we go. Alright, well now I don't think I can do...
well hang on, also.
Hmm?
The acting enemy suffers damage equal to the damage suffered by the target, which was 3, and he only has 2 health, so he's... it doesn't say shield, it says he suffers the damage, so he's dead too.
It was 4.
Well, it was, yeah, sorry. Well, the guy took 3 because he had a shield. He had shield 1.
Right.
Which he only had 2 health, so he still died, but the flame demon suffers that too.
With a range of 3 to perform attack 2. Well, I can't do that because now there's nothing in range 3.
There's not 2 enemies alive, yeah.
Because I still get an experience for that one. So.
All right. You can. Well, no, I guess there isn't anything to. Yeah, never mind. All right. Stone Golem.
And.
Move +1 is alright. So it's a move of 2. And the Stone Golem takes 1 damage. All right. So he's gonna move there. He's gonna attack Sako for attack 3. This is ridiculous. He's been critted 3 times. I've never seen somebody crit that or get hit that many times. Critted 3 times against Sako. Sako, use another, lose another card to not die. And Stone Golem suffers 1 damage. Not that it matters. All right, and then it'll be his turn. Flame demons and earth demons. There's no way they can make it to us. So yeah, that is it. Yep, that is it for that. Mission. We successfully finished there. Go ahead. Well, actually, I'll do the reset. I need to pull my cards off manually so I don't lose them.
Don't forget to take your little character, because last time you forgot.
That's right, yeah. I always forget those because usually the minis will just reset automatically, but my mini won't because I don't have an official spot. Alright, end round. Nobody had any extra loot or anything to grab. Hang on, it's like frozen up. There we go. Alright, end round. Okay. Anything else I need to pull off? Nope, just the enemies. There are coins everywhere.
Yep.
Alright. Just in case, so I don't mess those up too. Oh. I'll grab you guys and move yours off too. There we go. Set your minis over there for now. I think when I reset, they'll go. What are you doing, Fox?
Oh, I was trying to move the enemies.
Oh, they'll delete automatically.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I was trying to like select them all and move them, but it was not working.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll automatically remove when I do the game setup thing here. All right, scenario 1. It's healing everybody up and tabulating goals and shit. And then delete monsters, and then we got to go through battle goals.
This one was a bust.
Yeah. What was a bust?
Oh, the battle goal. Oh, it. Okay.
Oh, your battle goal?
Yeah, I moved it here and it actually got deleted because I put it a bit too far up.
Oh.
It was just Dynamo?
Okay. It's fine. Hopefully, I didn't realize you had something up there, which means it didn't go back in the battle gold deck. So
no, I just brought it back up as soon as the delete thing hit, and I accidentally put it too hard because I was trying to put it in.
It's fine. It's one like that battle goal is now gone. I can't get it back to put it back in the deck, but it's not a big deal. There's plenty of others. Mine was kill one or more elite monsters during the scenario. I killed the elite in the first room, so I got mine, which is a perk for me.
Mine was kill something with at least 4 damage extra.
Like overkill?
Yeah, overkill.
Did you manage to pull that off, Fox?
Nope.
You don't hit it up there and do a lot of damage output, so.
No, I don't.
Alright, Sako gets his 2 for getting that battle goal. He gets another perk as well, so you'll have to pick that next turn. Ben and Becky, how about your guys?
Yeah, mine is never allow your current hit point value to drop below half of your maximum hit point value rounded up. During the scenario, I took 1 point of damage from myself because I didn't want to lose a card.
Alright. How about yours, G? Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, you get 2.
Loot no money or treasure tiles.
Alright. So come down to your guys' cards, your sheets. Ben, go ahead and mark off 2 of them. Becky, you got 1, so that's a perk for you, right? Did you already mark that off, or is that from last time?
No, that's from last time.
Okay, alright, so you got 1 more.
Because my first one was 2, and then my second one was 1.
Cool.
I didn't get 1 last time, so.
Alright. Let me put these away. Fox, yours was accidentally deleted, so that's gone. Alright, let me throw these back in, and then we can... Oh, we gotta check reward thing, too. Alright, so the end of the mission... God, I keep getting these crazy lag spikes in Tabletop Simulator. Alright, this is conclusion B, which is where we run out with the artifacts. You burst through the stone doors, heat and ash licking at your backs. The shaking of the mountain reaches a crescendo as you careen down this old stone road, now splitting with fissures. The sky has turned black, and massive boulders come rumbling down the slopes. You barely escape back to Gloomhaven, but the volcano's devastation is felt even there. Rewards is -1 reputation, -2 prosperity. So we will take the -1 reputation, bringing us down to 3, which didn't change our money. I'm trying to download it, it's loud. And reputation, or prosperity rather, is still at the 2 kind of landmark. Alright, so the curses are refilled like they're supposed to be. I have to add my experience here. Alright, and gold. Gold conversion was 3. I had 2 coins, so 6 more gold. Alright, so we will do events real quick, and then maybe choose the next mission, maybe get it just barely started, then we'll call it. Delete those. The items, I can't... I guess I could carry the hand ones, because I don't have any other hands, but there's ones that I want to buy. Make sure I got all my cards back here, I think I do. Okay. So, on the way... Actually, there's no road event on the way, so it's just the city event. Ben, do you want to pull it? Becky did the last one.
Alright, where are they from?
Come over here, where I'm dropping these arrows. For the card belt on the right. This one that says city, it'll say city 01 to 30. Click and drag off of that. Well, okay, come over to the deck, and then shuffle it.
Oops.
So R.
Okay.
And then drag one off the top, just one. And then that is the one. Do you want to read it? Do you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
It is, after a night of heavy drinking, you get turned around while navigating the back alleys and find yourself standing before a collapsed section of brick road that leads down into the underground tunnel. Fueled by curiosity and a bit of liquid courage, you descend into search of adventure. Stumbling around in the vast network of tunnels proves rather fruitless, however, until a well-concealed passage leads you to a long-forgotten stash of weaponry and dried food. The stuff could fetch a decent price at the sunken market, or you could turn it over to the city guard, which is always in need of arms and rations. So option A is sell the goods, or option B is donate the goods to the city.
B.
Good guy option. Becky?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright, Ben?
Ooh.
B?
Works for me.
Alright, donating the goods. That is. Hey, alright. You sleep off the previous night's revelries and approach the captain of the guard. This is wonderful news. With the attacks on the city becoming ever more frequent, our blacksmiths are having trouble keeping up with our demands, and the food should help considerably if we ever find ourselves under siege. This is truly a big help to the city, and it's gain 1 prosperity, which is awesome, because we're already at prosperity 2, and since we didn't lose any from that, we're now, a step towards prosperity 3. Becky, that was one. Finishing that mission, that Burning Mountain one, was one of the side missions you need. So grab one of these objective tokens up here.
Whoop.
Up just above the elements thing. The second coin right there, that one says objective markers. Yeah, click and drag one of those and bring it down here and drop it on your card. Your personal quest card, yep. And now if you right click that, it's only going to be 1 for now. But if you right click it, you see if you go to state, you can change the number.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so just leave it at 1 for now, and then when you get it up to 6, that'll be your personal quest will be done. Bandit, you didn't kill any more that were shackled, right? So you're at 7. That wasn't a boss scenario, so that's done. Fox, we don't have the enhancements unlocked yet. That was not a crypt, so no more for Sokos. And mine, I have to witness 2 of you unlock your personal quests before I can get mine done. And I really want my class, so I'm kind of I'm trying to help encourage you guys to get yours finished too. All right, so that is done. We now have the we can shop. Oh, interesting. Why do they get all spread out now? I guess maybe it was trying to fit the whole thing. Okay, so shopping. All the items that are up here. I'll tell you real quick the Jaws of the Lion one, because there's at least one that we want to buy for sure. And then I will put in Discord what in fact, let me do that right now so I can show you what these Jaws of the Lion items are that you guys aren't able to see right now. There's 2 different kinds of hammers. One's a melee version and one's a throwing version. Both of them cause stun.
What do the boots do?
The jet boots, I'm kind of looking at those too, but I don't know if I want to buy them. So if you want them, by all means.
Is there only 1 pair?
No. I mean, it's only supposed to be 1 because the Jaws of the Lion, but because it's digital anyways, we can always just make another copy, so it doesn't really matter. Those jet boots are, during your movement, add +1 movement and jump to a single part. So if you had multiple moves, it wouldn't count, but, a single part of the movement. I'll fix these cards so that you guys actually, will have the physical cards, or the card representation as well, but I'll drop this in Discord real quick so everybody can see them. There you go. So that spear, any single target melee attack, you can do at range 2. It doesn't make it a ranged attack. It's still a melee attack. You just get 2 range on it. Oh, Becky, I have your hand in the screenshot. The screenshot, it has your hand right over the Fateful Compass. We definitely want to pick up that Fateful Compass, though. Somebody needs to carry that. It's like perfect for forcing enemies to walk into traps. It's really, really useful for that without having to rely on push and pull and swing. But remember, there's a limit, though. You can't carry, until we hit level 3, you can only carry 1 of the little, pouch icons. You can only carry 1 of those until we get to level 3. When we get to level 3, you can carry 2 of them. Meaning you'd have to choose either your potion or that.
Well, I already have the Ring of Skulls.
Oh, shit, you do, huh? Well, okay, in that case then, you're only supposed to be able to carry one of those into the mission, but you haven't used the Ring of Skulls, so it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, you can only carry for right now one small item until we get leveled up again.
Okay.
So basically, you would just decide at the start of the mission. You could still own both. You could just only carry one.
Yeah.
Let's see, the Black Candle is pretty good for throwing in extra curses. It's not huge, but especially for 40 gold, that's pretty expensive for that. Not a whole lot else that probably matters too much. The boots and the compass I'm kind of interested in. Maybe the spear. Because that spear could really help a lot of my my weird hex requiring attacks. The battle axe is pretty badass too, actually. Ben, that battle axe could probably be really good for you. It's only single hand too, so you could actually still have that and like a poison dagger or something if you wanted.
Do we want to do the next story quest so we could unlock other stuff?
I think so. I think we need to start moving in the story for a couple reasons. One, because, well, basically the story quests are where most of the bosses are, which we need for Ben's personal quest. And then we also, that'll lead us towards the mission 14.
Enhancements.
Yeah, for enhancements.
Yeah,
which we just did... Not on there. Okay, so it's a side mission one. I'll mark that off. 82 was the road event we did. Yep. All right. So I would say next we probably want to do mission 5, which is one of the crypt missions. That'll do three things for us. That's a crypt mission, so it'll count towards Sako. That'll be 2 out of 3 for his personal quest. It's a story mission, which will lead us closer towards Ben, where the bosses are, for Ben's Titan Toppler, or whatever that one's called, for Ben's personal quest. And 3, that'll get us closer. That'll be, after we do that, we can go to 14, which will be the one that we need for Fox's personal quest.
Perfect.
So that's my vote. It sucked. I don't like the crypt mission. They're kind of hard, but it kind of pushes 3's personal quests along.
Yeah, the crypt missions. The thing to remember is kill a specific enemy first, and then you have less of a problem.
I don't remember specifically which one you're referring to, but we'll see when we get there. They all kind of blended together to me because I did them all back to back.
Yeah, I don't really want to do any spoilers, but
yeah, no, you're fine. I did them back to back anyway, so I don't remember them like individually so well. There was a personal quest that I had where I had to find a specific axe and then use the axe to kill a bunch of undead. It was really fun actually, because that axe is really, really hard. But yeah, it was tough.
I did that one to unlock something. It wasn't too bad.
I need to pick out my perk as well. Does anybody want to shop? Anybody have items they want to buy?
I'm gonna save my gold.
Okay, yeah, don't forget we could donate as well, and if we get to that 100 gold donation, we could do a maximum of 50 if everybody donated 10 between, it would take us 2 missions, to get it done. Sako, oh shit, hang on. I didn't add the bonus experience. I forgot the bonus experience last time too, which puts, because it'd be 8 for there. So I need 10 more. I need 10 more experience before I'll level up. Same for Sako. Fox, you're a little bit closer. Okay, so one more mission should get us to level 3, which will be, that's another significant upgrade as far as new cards and everything too. As well as Ben, I think you'll probably get your milestone card there. Fox, you're close too. Yeah, so both of you will probably get your milestone card in the next mission. All right, we good with doing mission 5?
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and spawn it. Keep looking if you want to buy items.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to spend all my money, but there's something that I really want, so I'm fighting with myself at the moment.
I really want to get those donations moving too, though, is the thing, and there's things I need to buy too, but I also want to donate. So
I could buy it and still donate 10 and drop myself real low, but
well, remember when you retire,
I don't know if I want to go that low.
When you retire, the things that still stick are the donations. Like, as your items disappear, the money any money that you have, that all disappears. But the donations boost prosperity, and everybody benefits from that long term. So, as much as the items help with the missions as well, the long term goal, or the long term gains rather, come largely from the donations. I'm just going to throw these in the way here for now. I'm not going to buy the compass yet. I think we all kind of need our potions. We've been using them a lot. So I think I might buy the compass next round, if nobody else does. I'll hold off on it for now. Oh shit, I already have a head item. That means I have to sell the helmet. I'll sell the helmet back to the shop guys, the helmet that we just looted. Ben, do you want this hammer? Would that be something you might be looking at? I don't know how useful that is. If anything, it's probably more useful to me than it is for anybody else. This is the hammer. I'm going to drop them up here, guys. Careful not to hit the delete buttons or anything. These are the items that those artifacts are over here, if you guys want to look at them. The hammer I could potentially use because anytime you know how I need somebody to be standing in a certain square for a lot of my attacks to hit?
Keep the hammer.
Yeah, anytime I can spawn enemy or spawn allies to do that, I can use them to trigger those things. So even if I'm standing by myself, I can use the hammer on my turn to, create a guy in the hex that I need and then pull the attacks off. So the hammer's potentially useful for me, but the problem is if you look at the icon in the bottom center of that, that's a two-handed item. And I really wanted to pick up either the spear or the battle axe because both of those, help my range basically. So both of those would be really handy, but I might wait and do that later. The battle axe would probably be really good for you too, G. If you want to look at that, it's 20 gold.
I'm thinking about these boots of speed because every time I try to play stuff, Ben goes way before me and ruins all my plans.
There's those. I'll tell you that there's. I'm not saying don't buy those because it's still a long time before we're going to see these. But there's another upgraded version of those. They are more expensive, but it's a value of 20 instead of 10, and they don't show up until prosperity 4 or 5. So we won't see them for a while. And by then you can sell those boots and buy the other ones. Really by then you'll probably have retired that character anyway. But there is another upgraded one coming later. The Cloak of Pockets is super useful too, by the way, especially if you don't need an armor item. That one allowing you to carry 2 more small, handheld items means you can carry other potions and shit too, like the Faithful Compass and things like that. So you can carry, a potion that you can put up any element anytime you want to and things like that, or stun powder. Those things are all useful.
I will do that, and I will sell my leather armor because I've been staying back enough now that I'm not getting hit. So.
Sure. Selling to shop, you get 50%. You drag the item back up there, and you get 50% of the value back in gold.
Right, so it'd be 10.
I'm gonna keep the hammer and sell the helmet. That helmet is really cool, but I'm gonna sell it into the shop. If anybody wants to buy the helmet, then you would pay 35. Is that right? No. We'll call it 35 for simplicity's sake. You would buy it from me for 35. Otherwise, it's going to go into the shop for 50. But that helmet it's cool, but I don't know if it's definitely not more useful than the one you already have, Ben.
It's not really useful for me either because I don't have earth too much, so it'd be better for somebody with a lot of earth skills.
Yeah, we don't put earth up that often, especially not for anybody. Like Zako puts it up, but he doesn't get hit that, or he shouldn't be in the front to get hit that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, I think yours is that's more useful for you, I would say.
Well, if you sell that shield, that's money we could donate some of that if you want to the fund, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it to the shop then. That'll be 25 more. 67. Wait, no. 71. And the hammer, I'm gonna hang on to the hammer for now. I might sell it later because it is a two-hander, and I don't really, I wanted to get the spear so that I can do longer range attacks more often.
What's the range on it?
What's the range on what?
Oh, there is no range. Okay, so you just summon the
it just
spirit.
summons. Yeah, it doesn't do any kind of an attack. It just summons a spirit in the square next to me.
In the square next to you, but this also before your next thing, it has an HP or move of 1 and attack of 3, but has no range. Okay, gotcha.
It's just a melee attacker. Like, I wouldn't even use it for the attack, although, I mean, it
Really
can.
attack per se.
Yeah, but
No,
the
no,
main
no.
thing,
Yeah.
it's just
No, I was
TPP.
just curious.
Yeah. It's good for getting off positional attacks and stuff.
Okay, so this cloak says that you can carry 2 additional items, so
Yep.
that's 3 total.
You'd be 3 right now, and when you level up, it'll be 4.
Sweet.
When
and I realized that I forgot to do 2 experience for my card that I keep active the whole time.
All right, so add that down here then, instead of putting it on the sheet. If you put it on the sheet, you wouldn't get it until the end of the next mission. All right, then I'm at 71. I definitely wanted to get a couple of things in here, but I don't have room to carry them right now.
I'm gonna buy a mana potion because that'll be awesome.
Okay.
Because then I can just make any element on a turn.
Yep. And you can use that during your turn, so you could put it up, and then immediately use it, even if you don't have cards that find that convenient. Ben, you see what that axe does, right? That's you that's looking at the axe, right?
Yeah, that means that I could make a target 2 instead of just target 1, right?
Yep.
And the X means that that's once per mission, because it would go into the lost card.
It'll go exactly, once per mission. You don't lose the item, you just get it back in the next mission. There are
I don't know, that is pretty good.
There are items later on too that you can get those items back. So like basically there's some amulets and things like that where you can use your X items twice per mission, things like that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Won't have too much money left, but still.
That's pretty
cheap.
20. No, not that one. That one is only for
that's the consumed items. Yeah, sorry.
There's another one.
There's another one, for the actual items. Okay, I guess it's not unlocked yet.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you were that low, G. I thought you had more gold than that.
I will quickly be right back.
Okay.
Where would I put that out on my sheet, dude?
So you drag it down and it goes in the hand slots. So down here by your hand slot. Oh. Yeah. That one's a single hand, so it'll go there. If you had a two-hander, like you basically can have 2 one-handed items like that, or 1 two-handed item that would go in that one.
Okay.
But yeah, so you've got those. I'll hold off just because I want to get that mission loaded real quick so we can look at it, because we're gonna have to call it here in a minute. Damn it, those boots would be really nice too. +1 move and jump is a long movement, but I don't want to waste it. All right, I'm gonna donate 10 gold into the temple and get 2 blesses. Anybody else donating?
I'll donate. Why not?
All right, that puts us at 2. When Fox is back, we'll check with her too. 2 out of 10 so far.
All right, so wait to add the bless until you've started the thing, or can I do it now?
Oh, you got to give Fox her prayer card back too. It's still in your hand.
Oh shit.
We might. Yeah. Let me load it first. I see it right here. Yeah.
There it is.
It's just a different color, so it's really easy to stand out. Let me load the map real quick, and we'll do the road event on the way there, and then we'll load our blesses. All right, map is loading. All right, mission 5. Whole bunch of cultists and demons. All right. Fox, you back? All right, I got to pull a battle goal. Go ahead and choose your battle goals. You can look at the book over here on the left. You can look at that to see what the mission is, to see if you want to, use that to decide what battle goal you want to choose. Because it might be, hard. Like, battle goals depend a lot on what mission is. This one is kill all enemies. I think, do we have to choose only north or south, or do we have to kill? Yeah, that opens up Frozen Hollow. Good, because Fox won't need that. That'll get her personal mission going. I think we have to open both sides, so this one could be, not long, but we'll have to kill a lot more enemies.
I don't want to give anything away, but I need like a. So, if I grant someone attack, is that considered me making attack?
Sure, I think that's fair. I would say. I mean, I don't know that it's intended to, but I say we can make that ruling, and that sounds fair.
I mean, it would be great if it was the opposite, but sure.
Well, I don't care. I'm saying that we need to make a ruling and then stick to it. It doesn't make any difference to me one way or the other, as long as we decide, one way or the other, and then in future missions we have to abide the same rule.
That's fine. You guys decide what you want to do, because I can do either one of these.
All right. I would really like to pull that other one off, but that's not going to be feasible. We're going to have way too many guys to kill here. All right. We'll let Sako choose his when we start next time. Fox, you back?
Yep.
Are you donating for blesses?
I don't really attack much, but I guess I could.
You don't have to. It's up to you.
Okay, because like I don't really attack much, so it's kind
of. Becky, did you grab your? Did you do your bless?
It's 2 of them, right?
Yep. I grabbed mine manually. All right, shuffle them in. All right, got mine. And we'll be starting mission 5. Go ahead and drag your guys up if you want. Oh, we got to do the road event for the way here too.
Yep.
Fox, you want to pull it? Ben and Becky already pulled one this turn, so.
This is the road event 1 to 30.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick where you guys want to be, and I'll put Sako in the extra spot.
This is the one I'm not doing, but that was the one I had a question about.
Yeah. You might have to like run out intentionally on purpose to get hit, because a lot of your abilities wouldn't otherwise be useful for that specific alignment anyway. All right.
We're putting our people up there. Hang on.
Yep.
I'm coming.
What are we doing, Fox? What's our road event?
Help somebody fix a broken obstacle. So, you see a long wagon onto the side of the road up ahead. You approach cautiously. As you near, a jolly man with a wide hat waves at you. "Oh there, I don't suppose you have any experience in fixing a broken axle." The road wasn't even that bumpy, and then bam! The man claps hands together. Just splits in half. "I need to have all the goods up north in 2 days. I'm just at a loss about how to get myself out of this pickle." So attempt to help the man with the axe, or tie the man up and take all the goods.
So help him fix his wheel, or tie him up and steal his shit.
I'd say help fix the wheel.
Becky?
Sure.
All right, I'll vote same. Ben?
Cool.
Help? All right, so option A. So Fox, if you right-click it, go to state, and then it'll be the middle one. Option 2 or whatever for state.
Yeah, okay, did that.
And then flip it. It'll blur out the other side. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay, so the man talks the whole way through the process. About an hour or so, the axle's repaired, and the man lives in a radiant mood,
Well, hang on.
bestowing blessings upon you.
So the top half of that, what that's saying, the first section there, is if we have a tinkerer, or the gear class, which is one of the starter classes though, so it's not a spoiler there. If we had the gear icon, which is the tinkerer class, or the 3 spears class, then that top half would happen. We don't have either of those classes, which means you read the otherwise section.
So it's literally no effect. Okay, so otherwise you have to agree to help the man, but quickly realize you don't know what you're doing. The man thinks you anyway.
We don't know how
At least it wasn't negative.
No, don't drop it back. Don't. We have to set them to the side. Anytime that when we've done the events, they get removed. But I set them down here first so that I can keep a record of which ones we've done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would just delete the card, which I do delete them after I make notes of them. But that's all.
Oh, because I thought you could re-fold them to choose the other option.
Nope. Yeah, unless it's specifically set. Basically, let me show you real quick. I'll drop it back over here. Look at the card. You see the icons to the right that show the card being ripped in half?
Rip it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if it showed the icon of it being put back at the bottom of the deck, then you would. Otherwise, you delete the card.
Gotcha.
All right. Who are we missing? Fox. Where's Fox's icon? That's who it is.
Oh,
Yep. All right. So we've done the start mission. I guess we're ready to go anyways. This mission here, if you look at the thing on the left, we'll go over the text and everything with Sako next week. Will be next. Yeah, we have one more week of Gloomhaven, and then it's back to D&D. So this one, we start with disarm. That sucks. That could have worked for you anyways, Fox or Becky. You could have jumped in there and gotten hit on purpose.
I just didn't know.
Yeah. So we have to, well, let's kill all enemies, so we're going to have to actually open both doors and get both treasures. Well, can at least have potentially get both treasures anyways. So frost demons, night demons, so it's going to be a whole bunch of putting ice up with some skellies and fire demons in the north. Alright. Shouldn't be too bad though, but it'll be a crypt mission, so it'll count towards Sokko's. Yeah, he'll be 2 out of 3. That gets us closer to getting Ben's boss missions, and then after this one, after we finish this mission, we can do the one that will unlock Fox's also. So, all right. Let's see. Next week is the 1st. Everybody good for October 1st?
Yep.